Wait. I timed that poorly. I went to go turn down the brightness on my phone, but for some reason it was like really high, even though it usually goes really low when I stream. But I did that at exactly the same time that I switched over to this scene, so I was stuck. I was stuck in a state of non-motion for a second. But we're good now. It's all good now. Wait. Yep, that's us. I'm that face. I'm the... What? Hello? Wait, I broke myself. Wait, what happened? Huh? Guys, I moved too much! Is my phone okay? Hold on. What happened? I got door stuck! I wiggled too much, Dornians. I wiggled too much and now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a perpetual state. Okay, we're back. What happened? What happened? Oh no, no more excessive wiggling. Excessive wiggling? Banned. No longer shall we excessively wiggle. I don't know exactly what excessively wiggling entails, but yeah, no more excessive wiggling. I'll have to stress test that. But if I can't wiggle, what's life even worth living? If I can't make my ribbons wiggle, why even exist? Literally 1984. It really is. They're instead of thought policing me, they're wiggle policing me. It's just as bad. Speaking of books, I have been enjoying my non-fiction book, although I haven't gotten very far in it. I haven't even gotten past... I read the introduction, because it's full textbook non-fiction, kind of non-fiction. So it's got like the introduction, maybe not like full textbook, but like this is definitely the kind of book you would read in a classroom. Like this was made for classroom purposes. So it's got like this whole introduction from the author that kind of like wanders, it feels like. And then we've got the introduction, the actual chapter 1 introduction, which I can't tell if this guy's a rambler yet or if he just doesn't, I guess it's the same thing I was gonna say, or doesn't know how to succinctly state something and then not keep restating it with just like a couple different words. Because there's definitely something different in each like paragraph that he's talking about, but it feels like it's generally saying the same thing. Like, oh, I mean, I guess that's fine. But I had tried reading this book, what is it? Blue Nippon. Once before. I had like a PDF of it. And I tried reading it. That was the day I learned that I can't focus if the text is too small. If the text is too small. My brain just like wanders and remembers nothing. I have to at least have it in a doable text size. And the real problem is it wasn't that it was just small, it was that I had to like move the picture around in my Kindle. It was awful. It was pure pain. I was like, no, I'm just gonna bounce out. So when I saw that it was actually available on Kindle, because that was before it was available on Kindle. That was before it was officially available on Kindle, so I just had to like do what I had to do. Yeah, that was no fun. So when I saw that it was available on Kindle instead of having to buy the hardback for $140, I was all there. Yes, please. Like I feel like a lot of people are like, things are only available on Kindle. It's like, no, there's things that aren't available. There's things that are only available in person, and they always cost like $1 bajillion. I would rather something be available on maybe not like Kindle specifically, but just ebook, EPUB version. I just need a digital version that scales to the e-reader. I just need that. That's what I need. That's what we need. All books. But they don't always like to give that to them. Like none of the light novels for .hat are e-readable. You gotta dish out some hefty. Maybe not. They're not hefty. Getting most of the LNs isn't like, it's not gonna destroy your wallet, but it's definitely not fun. It's not a fun time. But yeah, all I knew was when I first wanted to read Blue Nippon, I was like, yeah, I'm not spending $140 for a hardback. That's too much. I don't need that. I didn't need the book that bad. Say that Legend of Twilight has low quality scans. There's scans of all of it. There's scans of like all this stuff. Like I said, there was a PDF version of Blue Nippon, and so there's like scans of that book. There's scans of all the LNs. Well, actually no, I do think there's scans of the official ones, but not all of them have translations. But I want to pay someone. Not even in Japanese either. I can't get any of the light novels in Japanese e-reader. I've checked everywhere. Textbook prices are criminal. They are. I was still even mad because usually the books that I'm getting on Kindle are like $5 to $10, and so I think the usual price of Nippon Japan or Nippon Blues is like $24, which is insane to me. Absolutely insane. For an ebook, it's got like the same amount of pages. Well, maybe it says it has the same amount of pages. Maybe it's got bigger pages, so it'll take me longer. But still, I was like, what the heck? Thankfully, it was on sale. So I got it for like $17. Still, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous! They're textbooks! They're for learning! They should be cheaper than regular books, if anything. Books that are meant to be learned from should be cheaper than like books that are just meant for leisure. That's how it should be. Good morning. Good morning! I have not said good morning. Good morning, Wanda. Good morning, G. Good morning, Lily. Welcome in, friends. I hope your evening, mornings, afternoons are going good. I don't think we have anybody from EU here. At least not in chat. Maybe we've got lurkers in the EU. Well, my professors always had me, professors always drop me places where I can get the books for free. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I definitely had to look them up on my own. Thankfully, my university gives up free copies digitally at the library. Man, that's so nice. Man, that's so nice. Definitely wasn't. Back in my day, we didn't get free books. No. Although I did. I think after my first year, I was like, I'm not paying for this. I think only once did that really harm me. Only once did that really harm me, and I didn't actually have the book, and I had to like borrow off of somebody else in my class. But I think it was only really that one time. Every other time I was pretty good. Or they give me really, give me old versions of the material where the material is just rearranged. Yeah, that's the other dumb thing, is always the like, oh yes, well the 10th edition's out, but the 11th edition is the one you needed. The 11th edition now costs $200. And you're like, okay, what's different? And they're like, well, it's the 11th edition. Yeah, okay, well yeah, aside from the number change, what else is different? And they're like, Don't ask that. Morning, how are you today? We're doing pretty good. Good morning. Well, this one's it's on a different page. Well, we switched the pictures, so it's very different. Very, very different. You have to understand that now that the pictures are changed in their order, it deeply differentiates your learning process with the book. You see. Sure. You're like, yeah, sure. Sure! But, or even, I wouldn't even be opposed if like digital versions were cheaper. But that for some reason, even though you're taking out the whole, you know, printing process, which feels like it would be the most expensive part, like, it just makes it obvious that the printing is not the expensive part if they're still charging ungodly amounts of money for the digital versions. Like, I remember one time it was like, buy the physical version. It was like 130, and then it was like, or buy the digital version. I was like, alright, yeah, let me do that. And it was like still $100. And I was like, for a digital? And you could only open it up on a specific site. So it wasn't even like you had it on your computer to like open it. You had to be logged in to the internet or like connected to the internet and logged into the specific site that they sold the book from. I was like, nah. You see? Gundam. You see Gundam. New editions with little changes, yeah, they gotta make sure that they can keep charging schools. Silly textbook companies. Silly textbook companies, and they're probably putting in AI stuff now. Probably. That's what I can only assume. There's probably AI pictures in there they're using to justify a new edition. Recently, I took a break from school. Before I took a break from school, they made you buy the textbook because the digital version, the workbook, you had to use and submit answers into. Ew. I know all my friends because they were engineering, so they had specific classes where they had to use like an online system to turn in all their, not turn in all their homework, actually do all of their homework. I feel like I've seen other people online complain about it because it's like one of those ones where you put in the mathematical equation, or not the equation, but the answer, and you put it in like decimal form and it marks it as wrong because you put it in, or because it asked for in not decimal form, and it's like the same answer. Or it's not that it even asked for it. It didn't specify which one. It just assumed that you would write it one way, and you didn't, so you get it wrong. No. I thankfully never had to deal with that. Thankfully. Actually miserable. That's school in a nutshell. School in a nutshell. Unless you focus on the non-academic stuff. Which I kinda did. I remember high school and college fondly because I was a very average grade student. Yeah, I've had to deal with the person being like, oh, well, the book wants it that way, so you're wrong. It's like, I'm not wrong! I'm not wrong, you're wrong. So what if I had a smiley face to my answer? See, that's just, you're just self-sabotaging at that point. You're just trying. You're just trying to get bad scores. You're putting smiley faces. Your professor would be like, can't believe you're not applying yourself to the curriculum. We're gonna have to talk to your advisor about this. You're like, but professor, I simply desire whimsy. You're like, I have no whimsy. There's no whimsy. on the oh shoot, what is it called? The thing that they hand out at the beginning of the year, or at the beginning of the semester or trimester, that like states everything that you're going to be doing in the class. And every time a teacher gets a question, usually the answer is in it. What's it called? It's a word I haven't heard in many years. Not like index or something. Syllabus! Syllabus. That's what it is. Syllabus. The silly bus. Yeah, the silly bus. Oh, that good old silly bus. Like, I can write Whimsy into the syllabus. They're like, no, you can't. Please, let me write in the syllabus, please just let me be a little syllabus. And if I was a teacher, I don't think they would ever let me in charge of adults. Like, I feel like elementary school is really the only grade I could teach. It's a good thing they put me there. I think I'd be too intimidated by like middle schoolers and out. I can't even imagine trying to teach like a class of adults. It'd be like, where's this sassy child? Why is it would basically be the setup for an anime. And so I would stomp up and they'd be like, where's our excuse me, are you lost? Do you need to, is your mommy here? And they'd be thinking that like my mom's the one that's teaching. It's me. And then the theme song would play for the anime. Salimba's company. No, wrong. Not Salimbas. I remember I used to be a menace. Whenever Tsuki mom had summer school, which was like basically every year she taught summer school because she was getting that bag. She would bring me to summer school because she was allowed to enroll me in like the elementary school summer school classes for free. So basically she was making bank while also educating. And babysitting. Make bank while also free childcare. Like if that's really not how you do parenting, I don't know what is. But the elementary school classes wouldn't start as early as Nepo Baby. It's like, I guess it is Nepo Baby, but I feel like most people would not consider teachers anywhere near the status of nepotism. But so the classes that she taught started earlier than the elementary school classes, so I would just be like chilling in her room full of middle schoolers who at the time to me looks like all adults. They all look like adults, but she would just let me do what I want. So like I would be an absolute menace. I would get on like a little stool that she had to like, you know, get on top of, or to see on the top shelves of bookcases and stuff. I would get on that. I would get like a stick or something. I don't even know what it was. And I would basically start rowing my way like a boat through the aisleways of these kids while she's trying to teach. I was like, doo, 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 and all the kids would just look down like, what the heck is she doing? And I'm just like, I'm just rowing my boat. What is your problem? Why are you looking at me like that? Just like rowing through the aisleways. And then Suki mom would be like, what are you guys looking? Tsukimi! Like, like, get back behind the desk and be like, okay. Menace, absolute menace. That's the one I remember the most. I feel like I did other stuff, but I don't remember exactly what. That's just the one. I have like vivid memories of me on a little stool, like rowing my way through the aisleways. Good times, good times. Go play Game Boy! I don't have any games. I don't have any game systems. The whimsy could not be contained! I feel like I only got game stations, any console, any handheld, a bajillion years after they were a thing. From like friends, older brothers or something. Where they're like, what is this old thing? I'd be like, I don't know. And they're like, do you want it? I'd be like, yeah. That's how I got my GameCube. They're like, what's this? Do you want this? It's like, yeah. They're like, do you have 30 bucks? And I was like, yeah. So I got a GameCube for 30 bucks. Takemi has like a PS5. She has no games. Also, hello, flow of ego. She's a menace. Parker, get to the office. I need pictures. Pictures of Tsukimi Baydorni! No, don't photograph me. Don't expose my identity. But at the same time, I'll get you some sick photos. Not to steal this day. Yeah, now that you say that. Look if I still have my... I'll have to look. Next time I go home, I told Tsuki mom, because she said she wanted to throw stuff away, but I don't think she has. And so I was like, one, I already asked for her to save anything that says PS2. But I feel like I stated, I was like, yeah, I will be, because I live in Japan, you know, I'm very good at like getting rid of stuff that I don't need to make space, which is kind of true. I threw a lot of stuff away so that I can make more space for Gunpla, but that's besides the point. I was like, I'm really good. So if next time I come home, if you just leave everything, I will go through it and I will destroy anything that needs to be destroyed, and I will make all of my childhood left behinds into the smallest pile you can imagine. Send your copy of Barbarian. We're holding it. We're holding it for as long as we can. I will get my copy. If it's still there, which it should be, my copy of Barbarian should still be there, so. Destroy your childhood! It's taking up space in the family home. We can't do that no more. We gotta get rid of some of it. We can save some of it. We can't keep it all. Domain expansion, infinite void. Shonen reader. Shonen reader! Yeah, the only games that I can remember that I have for PS2 is Barbarian, Attack in the Power of Juju, even though I never played it, Wild Arms 3, what else? Oh. Is that all? Why are we holding Barbarian? Because I have it at home. Because it is now a national treasure. Tsukimi B. Dorney's copy of Barbarian, everybody wants it. It's the hippest, hoppest thing. Where do we draw the line for simping and complimenting someone? I saw this stream last growing and I complimented her. Really? And then this stream. Her? Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I feel like if you scroll by and then you're like, you're hot. I don't even know. I don't even think that counts as simping. I think that just causes like digital catcalling. It's not even simping level. It's just digital catcalling. Like, I feel like simping. You gotta put more heart into it. You're not good enough to be called a simp. But it's not a compliment either. It's not a compliment either, I think. I wasn't expecting Barbarian to be like Power Stone. That was a shock. Yeah, Barbarian is something else. And then the Barbarian that's on Game Boy is also completely different. I didn't even realize that it was a thing until I saw someone talking about it, and I was like, what? And I went to go look it up, and sure enough, It's a thing, and it's very different from PS2 Barbarian. Digitaru style. Digitaru style. Remember, if you tell someone in Japan that their style is good, you're actually saying that they have a sexy body, which is still the weirdest thing to me. That's something that even I get tripped up on. That's something that even I get tripped up on. Like, that the word style, like if you say like, style ine, if you're a foreigner, they might understand what you're trying to say, but generally, that's more of a way to say that someone's got like a hat band. Wait, I thought we were talking about the horror movie Barbarian. No, the video game Barbarian. Women don't like being caught hot? Not just out of nowhere. Not just out of nowhere. Especially if it's like a cruise by, you know? If it's a cruise by, then you probably didn't even like really think about it. You're just going for looks. Yes, exactly. Improve your vocabulary. And you know, make it more personal. Make it more personal. What the hell? So I was getting hit on in Japan while I was completely possibly. So Kim is bodacious and oozes attraction. See, this is what someone that would come in. They would come in and they know nothing about me, and they'd be like, yes, hello, Tsukimi B. Dorney. That's like the emails I get where people want me to play their games. They're like, hello, Tsukimi B. Dorney. I noticed that you were playing, and then it's like insert most recent game, and they're like, I think you would be a good fit to play my recent indie release. Like that's what Tsukimi is bodacious and oozes attraction. That's what it feels like. Be like, what do women like? What do people want to hear? To carry bodacious Dorney. Yeah, my bodacious bow. My bow. It's so. Look at that bodacious bow. Look at it. Wow. It's beautiful. Okay, so now that's your cue, all of you, to compliment me on my amazing puns, okay? Okay, I gave you an opening. You can all compliment my pun. Nice. Thank you. Oh, there's a door in there. Yeah, just like chilling. You know, when you get tired. Now you have a nice little spot that you can just chill on. What a striking pun. I caught dibs on the bow, Darnian. All right, fine. Okay. All right, you can do that. Are you sure you don't want to be? This one? Because we get shaken all the time. Shaken all the time. I've got something. It's purchasing bathwater and glazing. It's that too. Lantern is basically portrait him. It's not a lantern, it's a bag! There's no light in here. It's a bag. It's a pouch. At least I made it look that way. Also, yeah, you're Ita bag, but in like the sense to where if I shake you too much, you're going Ita. You are the pain. Instead of the pain being from the cringe of having a bag that has a lot of your oshi on it, it's the pain of you being shaken around. Yes, actual Itai. Actual. Because at Norns we have no light. Now hold on. You can still have light even though you're not a light. You still have light even though you're not a light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I feel like there's more lyrics to that song, but we don't need them. Toss them out the window. We don't need them. I thought the pain of Ita was financial. Probably that too, but I do think it is supposed to be from the cringe of actually having, like, a bag of your Oshi that's extremely Oshi. It's like it's probably too old for. It's probably too old for all of us. How old is Little Light? Oh. This Little Light. What year is it from? 1920s. So unless any of you Dornians are like really old, yeah, no, it's definitely old. Konbanwa! I was born 1899. Hold on. Wait, can someone do math on how old that makes G? Under a bushel? No, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm on the wiki page, so now I can look. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Is there more lyrics? Does it change? I swear there's different. I'm gonna have to look this up. Wait, civil rights movement and popular. Wait a second. What? Is this used in a civil rights movement? I didn't know that. 127? Wow. Wow, G. Gee willikers. Gee, wow. That's pretty old. Pretty old now. What did that make? I think that would make you the oldest person. Longest living human. It would. The longest living human was 122 years old and 164 days. I thought 35 was bad. You didn't know? I didn't actually. I just knew that I liked the song. I've always liked the sound of that song. I will be entirely honest when I say that my knowledge of American history is definitely not what it is. It's definitely not what it should be. But now that I'm in Japan, I can feign more ignorance. You should watch him. I should! Because I definitely always thought that Hamilton was based on British stuff. I just know it's a Christian song. Yeah, I didn't even know that. When I looked up the Wikipedia, it was like gospel, and I was like, huh? Gospel? Gospel? I know. It makes sense though. It does sound like the gospel. One Hamilton actor was in The Boys? Huh. Well, there's certainly Brits in the musical. Noted. A lot of those simple southern hymns come from a black liberation movement. That makes sense. That does make sense. You thought Hamilton was based on what? I honestly thought it was based on some, like, British literature. I have no idea what Hamilton's about. Like, I can't even give you a plot summary, except that there's music. And there's people in some fancy outfits dancing sometimes and singing. Other than that, I have no idea what the plot of Hamilton is about. at all. Took final in history. I thought it was based on Macbeth. You're in the wrong country. Oh wait, you know what? It probably was. I probably was thinking of Hamlet. Well, that solves that mystery. Hamilton. Hamilton. Good, yeah, that was a good one. George Washington as a character? Wait, oh, it's... Oh! Oh, it's not Hamilton! I always forget about that guy who cares about the founding fathers. You know how I passed college history? Straight plagiarism. Just regurgitating exactly what the textbook says and text it. Yeah, that's the problem. Rote memorization for stuff like that never works with me. Oh, I don't think I took any American history in college. I think that was all like middle school. And I was going through like puberty and my period. So I had a lot of other things that I had to really worry about. I will stream Hamilton for Tsukimi in the hangar. If you decide a day, I will show up. I will try and show up. If you pick a day and time where I can bounce up, you can do it. We can totally do it. Right now, wait, no, but we got other things to read. We're actually past the time we're supposed to be chatting. We have chatted far too long. Hub on BC. No. Oh yeah, it was over here. No. The professor literally held up my paper and went, "This, the grading key this time." I mean, but here's the thing. If you just regurgitated what was from the book, that was probably not technically plagiarism. Unless you wrote it like word for word. Word for word, in which case... That's funny that the professor wouldn't notice because, like, that's probably what he taught from. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Like, that was one of the things that I had to memorize in school was, we had to learn all of the presidents. We had to be able to recite all of them in order. So I was able to do that at one time. That's one of those things that I was able to do, and then I lost the ability to do it. Where else? The map thing I always bring up because I always thought that was pretty cool, and then I just dropped the ability to do that. Groggy, I need groggy. No. The conversation was bodacious and it was too much attraction. You know what? You're right. That is what happened. That is definitely what happened. Like, it basically... Yes. No. He's like, you should tell me exactly what the textbook tells you. And you did. And you did. Yeah, I wrote Hamilton. And then I forgot it. Where is Goggy? Goggy, I need to play your game. Goggy. Start it on the other side. Start it on this side. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I gotta move you guys because I'm full screened. was the Kuno Negishi? That's a heck of a Kuno Negishi to have. Because it's pretty good. It's a pretty good thing to have. Have to shower and go to work. I mean, you can forego the showering, but you probably can't forego the work. They might notice. And then if you forego the shower, they will notice once you're at work. So, you know, it's really a gamble. Kimi was the damn fool that shot him. Yeah. I don't know if I want that, though. I don't know if I want to be shooting nobody. That doesn't seem like a good thing, you know? I'm not sure if I'm down for that. Hi, hi! Welcome in! Nitro Plus when Nitro Minus walks in. Nitro Neutral? Nitro Neutral. Good morning! We're doing good. We're finally getting to the game because I overstepped time. And the one thing I need to do, we're gonna probably... There's probably gonna be one day where we don't have a stream and I need to go through and I need to timestamp all of the all of our Muramasa stream. Nitro, wait, how do you say that again? Is it just plus minus? Or is there another way to pronounce that? Alright. Ahem. Ahem. I still like Hamilton, but in hindsight, it was extremely, Obama era. Is that just because of the race of the actors? I guess that's another thing I know about it. That. I like that. That might be a typo, but I like that it's Uppo. Uppo. Welcome to the last day of Yamato Grand Prix, the first national championship in Yamato history. Wait, I can do this. Hold on. To the 20 teams who have advanced to the final, and to the spectators who have packed the stands to cheer their battle, I ask this. Do you know why I sponsor this race? For beauty! I desire beauty! Strength is beautiful, skill is beautiful, wisdom is beautiful, and speed is beautiful. The sight of a racer outrunning the wind itself fills me with awe and joy. Where can you find the greatest beauty? Why? In the fastest racer, of course. The fastest racer is the most beautiful racer. I wish to behold their magnificence with my own eyes. Are you listening, my chosen 20? Show me the ultimate beauty. And so, without further ado, let the final begin! Woo! Yay! Woo! Wait, she's talking into the mic! Strength is beautiful, wisdom is beautiful, and Tsukimi Midorni is beautiful. See that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good way to get a compliment in, while you know still like being on task. Compliment. Yeah, they got her on the loudspeaker. The menace. Okay, thanks for that message. I want to hit of what he's smoking, don't you? Anyways, ladies and gents, only a few minutes left in the starting countdown. I'm Bullet Liger, and I'll be your announcer for the race. Wait, she is? Why? You're trying to blow out the sound system, fruit basket? Who's a fruit basket? I've already hired announcers. What are you doing here? They're not feeling too well. Must have been the spoiled milk they drank. Spoiled milk. Milk from Izu hasn't been selling lately, as it was pretty much corn in the market. So I've got these warehouses of milk just sitting around. Some of it be easier to eat with a fork. Why are they doing this all over the loudspeaker? You made them drink it! Okay, everybody, take a look at the pit, where the teams are busy completing their final preparations. You can feel the tension from here. There's no room for error, folks. The battle has already begun. Let's introduce the 20 teams that will be vying for the title of Yamato's fastest. First, in the pole position is Shokyo Weapon Systems. Systems 7 Knights of Sanjo. Their crux is the gold-winged tyrant Ultima Thule, piloted by the underground champion Kuruma Go! Please remember, this is a Mark V reference. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Maha, go, go! It's so good. They showed us their incredible power in yesterday's preliminary. Did anything stop them from dominating the final two?
Yes, I suppose they are a favorite at the moment. I usually find gold a bit tacky, but I'll take it as a sign of their determination to claim the title. Fight beautifully, Shokyo! Prove that your golden wings aren't just for show.
And second, representing the Tamura Fighting Factory, is the Shining Blue Avenger. Its pilot is none other than Ojiri Sao, the daughter of that ill-fated legend whose name's so well known. Like Shokyo's Ultima, we saw the machine for the first time yesterday, in yesterday's preliminary, and what a show it was! Was that explosive acceleration the best thing Crux has to offer? Or this Crux has to offer? Or is there more where that came from?
I just hope it wasn't a fluke. The last thing I want is a boring race. Surpass your limits. Show me everything that blue machine can do.
Looks like we're about to start, folks. Let's wrap this up. And third are the Suicide Berserkers, the Semi-Works team with Associable, and their state-of-the-art RG-10CX. The what? The who? Will their slippery clutches prove its worth today?
Not very adventurous design, is it? No, I suppose it has a respectable record.
And fourth, are they gonna actually go through all 20? And fourth, we have Yokotan. Their entry is a super hound, the grandchild of the famous machine that once conquered the world. It looks like they switched to belt drive. Will they be able to claim an advantage over Shokyo's chain and Tamura's shaft? There's a severe lack of mecha racing stuff. There is! There's so many mecha that just they go completely unclaimed. It's so sad. Everybody sticks to like the same sort of not fantasy, but the same sort of like world setting, like very general world setting. I mean, like sci-fi, futuristic sci-fi, possibly post-apocalyptic. It's never just like we got mechs.
As ugly as ever, I see. But speed is everything. If you think you can conquer the world looking like that, then show me.
Next up is our original belt drive maker, Hirago! You can see their brand new sexy in 5th position with a named their mech sexy. The IGPX game was also really fun. Hirago's pilot is known for his silky smooth turns, but why sexy? That's what I'm saying.
I'll never understand how that company picks names.
Right behind them is Kamakura Matsui. Their flagship crux, the geisha, is rumored to be sporting some prototype parts. Kimi's IGPX bot shows up by searching on Google. Ew. I'm basically famous. Matsui too? Why do they always go with the names that sound like some Yamato obsessed foreigner who thought them up?
Maybe that's who's in charge.
And 7th is Gecko with Gentleman's Dash. For real?
When did my race become a contest to see who can come up with the most ridiculous name?
But Gentleman's Dash. I don't know. I kind of like that one. I'm okay with Gentleman's Dash. IGPX's Toonami dub has the Haley Joel Osment as the main character. That's insane. That's insane. Break cards is I think break cards is like really the only other thing recently. Like even in anime and games, like maybe there's an LN somewhere, a light novel that picks up the slack, but those don't really break out as much. Right, can I turn this off? Nope. Gentleman's Dash is an umane. You're right. You're not wrong. Next, in 11th position, are everyone's favorite public servants, the police team. Their replacement for Oddbolt, which was damaged in the preliminaries, is a custom model called Hot Dog! Oh my gosh. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Oh, it's Hot Dog. Guys, no more Muramasa. This is full Metal Daemon Hot Dog! Hot Dog, my goat! Man, hot dog sounds good. I haven't had like American, like an all beef Frank hot dog in like a bajillion years, it feels like. You too?
That's the one you insisted we have in the race.
Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome in. Go to Costco. I don't have a Costco card. They won't even let me in. The one time I was close to Costco, I was like, maybe I can just get like the food, because the food court was on the outside, and I was like, maybe I can get it. Oh yeah, were you? If you didn't see the end of last week, Muramasa is joining the fight for the police team because the police team's mech got blown up. Actually, it crashed, and so they needed to still stay in the race and look around and like investigate. So they had to put someone forth, and Muramasa's it. You couldn't think of a better name. Muramasa grumbles as we take our position in the starting grid.
I was too busy outfitting your disguise to give it much thought.
I like hot dog. Top it off with some pickles. How do you guys like your hot dogs? I'm pretty plain. If I put anything, maybe I can go with dill. I didn't like dill or like pickles all that much when I before, but I think now I can maybe put some dill and then ketchup. That's like basically all. Wait, onions. Hold on. Grilled onions as well. Grilled onions. If I'm going like if I'm not allowed to have it plain, grilled onions, like a teeny dash of dill, and then ketchup. That's it. It's a good bacon wrapped as well. Bacon wrapped. Like they sell in Los Angeles convention centers. Bacon wrapped hot dog, grilled onions, ketchup, teeny bit of dough. Then chili hot dogs. Oh yeah, that's its own thing. You're getting a chili hot dog. You're not just getting a hot dog. You're getting a chili hot dog. That's its own separate creature. Chicago. Wait, what's Chicago style? Feeling of my armor is still a little unsettling. I haven't had time to get used to the newly added dead weight. I have little doubt that Muramasa feels even more uncomfortable than I do. Its name actually does have a proud lineage. It may surprise you to learn. How? How is hot dog? How? Mustard is goated on hot dogs? Are you using, like, fancy mustard? Or are you using, like, Heinz yellow? I will judge you on that. Never had a full-on American-style hot dog. I think it's worth it to try once. I totally think it's worth it to try once. That's absurd. You think I'm an ignorant Tsurugi, don't you? Mustard, onion reel, dill pickle, spear, tomatoes, and it's on a poppy seed. Oh, okay. The bun, that sounds good. That sounds good. A little bit. I don't like mustard. I really don't like mustard. Unless there's one thing I get from the bakery nearby. They put a little bit of like fancy mustard. They just like do a really light spread on the inside of it. That I can take. That's about as mustardy as I can get, though. I do like fancy mustard, but even Heinz yellow hits different in a hot dog. Alright, I'm judging you just a little bit. But you do also like fancy mustard, so you're saved. You're saved by the fancy. Basic yellow on beef hot dog is a simple pleasure. It does, though. Do you think he likes Heinz yellow? I keep my protest to a whisper. Best not to further agitate Muramasa's already frayed nerves. Her sense of duty is likely the only thing keeping her from shattering out of pure embarrassment. I scan the area, receiving a lot of stares from the pit. Some interested, some suspicious. I suppose our disguise can't fool a trained mechanic's eye. Even if they can't unequivocally declare Muramasa a Shin-uchi without seeing it up close, they can certainly speculate. We better vanish as soon as the race is over. I want to learn how to make my own mustard during the pandemic, but I never got around to it. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know how mustard's made. What the heck is in mustard? Except for, like, mustard. It's like... there's a specific herb. Besides that, you can make your own mustard. Someone had to make it. It is not, in fact, completely just processed. Heinz yellow is most likely completely processed, but actual good mustard, nah. That stuff you can totally make. Yeah, mustard seeds. That's right. It's literally just called mustard seed. What's just found in stars for the magical mustard springs. Tamara's adventure is also garnering its share of curiosity. Though some of those stares carry a different emotion, namely those coming from Shokyo's pit. I sense confusion and distress among them. Of course, last night's attack is not public knowledge. We reported it to the racing authorities, but they've done nothing, so these must be people who knew of it beforehand. Seeds, you grind up the mustard seeds, mix it with spices. Yeah, see, that's why I'm okay with, like, fancy mustard in small amounts. I'm just mustard seeds, I don't know, they don't hit right for me. Explosion would have been audible throughout the paddocks. I can imagine them cheering as soon as it sounded, believing their plan is success. It's no wonder, then, that they would be shaken by the sight of the Blue Avenger standing, unharmed like an invincible titan. The Golden Wing. Also, I was thinking about this. Literally, it's Kyakushiki. They went from Gundam to Kyakushiki. The Golden Wing Ultima, however, does not appear to share its teammates' anxiety. Has he already come to terms with his rival's presence, or was he kept in the dark all along? Either way, he is already deep in his own world of speed, as are the other racers. I am the only one who can afford to pay attention to anything but the course ahead. Once again, I'm reminded how out of place I am here. Yeah, he's pretty thick. But there's nothing I can do about that. My goal is not the same as theirs. They have come to vie for the title of fastest, while I am here to subdue or slay one of their number. I am an outsider. Through and through.
What of the egg?
And you're gonna be shocked to learn that mustard seeds actually grow into mustard trees. Okay, now those definitely give off just like you can pick Heinz Yellow off of those trees. Trust me. Trust me. I can feel its presence as strongly as before, but I still can't tell where it's coming from. It's definitely around here somewhere, though.
All right.
The condiment tree. I don't know what my favorite condiment is, though. Like, okay, so there's mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce. In a way. Mayonnaise. What else is there? Is there anything else? Does relish count? What other condiments in it? Van, the man, Dan, Stan had a lot of condiments. And I feel like it was more than that. Sriracha, that is true. That is true, sriracha. Does like Cholula count? Like, do hot sauces count as condiments? What counts as a condiment? See, butter is an ingredient. Soy sauce is a sauce. Salt is also an ingredient. I guess some people would consider butter. Or not butter, would consider mayonnaise. Does pesto count? I want to say no, but I don't know why. Is condiment just another word for sauce? I thought there was something special to it. I thought there was something different than just it being a sauce. Or are they interchangeable? It has to be shielded somehow. Best to assume that one of these 20 finalists, no, 19 excluding me, is our target. It could be any of them.
Then will it hatch?
Right this minute. Or when will it hatch? Right this minute, it feels like. I can't believe it hasn't already. That's how strong the pulse is. It's not going to last until today. Becomes yesterday. I can promise you that, Mido. Condiments include those added to cooking to impart flavor. Wait, someone give me the full definition of condiment. I need to know it. Like, some things can be sauces and others, sauces, and then in other dishes, it can be a condiment.
Understood.
The egg will hatch today during the final, most likely. I mustn't let my guard down for a second. A substance such as salt that you add to food. Really? That's too broad. That's way too broad. That literally, like, any food, if you just make it small enough, can be a condiment. Is a preparation that is added to food, typically after cooking, to enhance the flavor. To complement it. It's literally anything! My god, everything's a condiment. Hunger is a... True! True. All racers have taken their starting positions. It's time for the final countdown! Ladies and gentlemen, Wait, ladies, gentlemen, and racers, keep your eyes glued to the starting lamp. When the light turns green, the battle to decide Yamato's fastest will begin! Yo! Oh my gosh. And they're up! Listen to that symphony of thunder! Oh my god, wait, that was so cool. Deja vu! I've just been in this place before. I run the street and I know it's my time to go. Deja vu! Oh my gosh. Take me higher. No, we need, oh my gosh. Is she gonna keep going? The pack takes to the home straight. Look out, more crashes happen here than anywhere else. What's this? Number 13 is pulling up. What the heck? Oh! Collision! Number 13 team Sawada tried to avoid the other racers, but he pulled up too hard straight into the arch. Dude, this is insane. Get that man some help.
Pathetic. That's what happens to birds who don't know how to fly.
The circuit crew is already hard at work replacing the destroyed arch. Nice job, guys. That's what we pay you for. Meanwhile... Oh yeah, it's not that it's all golden. It is Gundam colored. That's right. The pack has entered the first corner, and at the head is, no surprise here, ChuiiKZ Ultima. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. We're probably gonna be taking a lot of pictures here today, Dornians. Are you ready for sports time, Dornians? Because they zoom in. They zoom in. Alright, save. Hello, yellow flag stewards. There was too much movement. You got a bad picture. Look at amateur work over here. Amateur work. Do you like my car? Shopping in the 90s. Behind him are Yokotan, Tamura, Matsui, and Asashi. The rest of the pack follows. Police team is trailing in last. Keep your eyes peeled. How will the position shift as they take to the corner? Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is too good. This game is too good. This game's too good. Like, I'm sorry. I think it's already, in terms of just like writing, like English at least, not like the story writing, but the actual writing in English, the story beats that we have had, and then just the production value. Yeah, Muramasa takes a cake. I've been playing Forza Horizon 6, which takes place in Japan and heavily features Pong? But has 0 Eurobeats and ooh, no Eurobeats? Can you add in your own music to that game? That's all I would do. Yes, City Pop? Oh, they're trying to appeal to that crowd. I suppose this was to be expected. Too great a disadvantage in speed. It is an undeniable truth that Kazuuchi are inferior to Shin-Uchi. To put it in numeric terms, if the maximum potential of a Shin-Uchi is 10 points, then the maximum potential of a Kazuuchi is no more than 8. However, a racing crux is free to devote all 8 of its points to speed and maneuverability. whereas a Shin Uchi must distribute its points between mobility and combat capabilities. Bum bum. Wait, who's she? Things are not quite this clear-cut in real-life situations, of course, but the fact remains that there is a marked difference in the performance between Muramasa and the rest of the Tsurugis on track. Oh wait, why she stayed quiet? Yeah, okay, yeah, no, she definitely doesn't like that. There's a lo-fi station and a J-pop station. They tried. I wonder if they just don't have rights to like any Eurobeats. Plus they could have made fake Eurobeats. Hello, hope it's all been good. Dude, it's so sick. This game, this visual novel, it's so good. Okay, yeah. Just says YMO. Wait, what's YMO? YMO tte nani? We're not just here to play this racing game, are we? Forza 6 came out. That's where the racing game is. We don't need to play that. This is something else. What difference does it make? Initial D has exclusive rights to every Eurobeat song, past, present, and future. I don't know if that's entirely true.
That's true. We can't afford to fall too far behind either.
Further we are from the rest of the pack. It feels like there's something like landing on my skin, but I think I'm just being freaky. I think I'm just freaking out because I saw fly earlier. Further we are from the rest of the pack, the longer it will take to respond to the eggs hatching. And when the egg hatches, the infected Tsurugi will instantly become a copy of Ginseigo. Ginseigo's mere presence causes death and destruction. Each second wasted could result in countless victims. If possible, I would like to remain within reach at least. In reach of at least the lower ranks. If you can't disprove it, then it's true. Ultraman Tiga has 0 beats. There you go. And disproven. The police team rounds the corner. Such steadfast piloting.
Nothing to see there. The Crux and the pilot are both clearly out of their league. Let's move on.
We zoomed in. We're just having a fun little time in our Crux. Our fake Crux. Is it just my imagination? I feel something prickly emanating from Muramasa's armor. What the? Ultima has passed the spoon curve. He's already at full length. He's already put a full length between himself and the rest. Behind him, Superhound, RG10, and Avenger are jockeying for position. That's why he's falling behind.
No surprise so far. But how long will this keep on?
Hang in there, sir!
Sorry to burst your bubble, dear. But shouts of encouragement are little help to the raccoon going up against a track of racing crashes.
I believe the expression is useless. It's a bit like a fish racing against birds. How's it supposed to work? It doesn't. That's the point. Different worlds, Miss Ayane. Shoot! So Officer Minato is stuck in last place? That sucks!
Now, don't forget the real reason we're here.
Indeed. This race is just a means to an end. I know that, but Watching this, it's like I want to see him win. Should Kageyaki have closed his eyes on the track? Maybe. Maybe. What? Wait, what? Oh, weird. Woo! Hold on. I guess somehow I clicked off of the game on my laptop, and so it wasn't progressing. We're only a little bit behind. Okay, there we go. All caught up. Tiga's a classic. Have you seen that? I really want to go to that cafe now. I feel like I gotta watch some more Ultraman if I want to. So I can actually understand more than just like one villain. I understand the feeling. Let's just hope it doesn't lose sight. He doesn't lose sight of the goal himself. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about. I kind of want to see him get really passionate about something. But of course you do. Oh, right. Just leave it to me. I'll energize him with the power of love. Hey, I think your mistress has a screw loose. Tiga had a Saturday morning dog? That's crazy. What? Like it aired in America? Who? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Tiga, Ultraman, Kuga, Kamen Rider. Wait, Kuga? Kamen had a dog? What the heck? More than just a screw idea. Let's leave her alone, shall we? Treat her like you would a fellow living in one of those nice padded rooms. Brutal! Sometimes a man needs love, or needs a woman's love to pull him back from the edge of defeat. My passion will fill his soul with lead and lead him to victory. Love beam fire! Want some popcorn? Oh, thank you. This takes me back. Events like these were quite rare when I was your age. Oh, look at him go. Oh, look at him go. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm sure this picture will turn out fine. Wait, let's make sure I saved this. I did. He's zooming! I got a good picture. Sabe. Tiga is the Ultraman as Kuga is the Kamen Rider. Is what the oh. In like terms of jumping point, but not. But there is, yeah, not dub, but there is a dub in China. Interesting. That would have been cool if it had an English dub. I don't know if I'd listen to it, but it'd be funny. Round the S curve at a leisure pace so far. So far, I've managed to stay on the course. Not that that's anything to be proud of. I lack the training that allows armor racers to balance speed and control on the circuit. I'm merely sacrificing the former for the latter. Sacrificing speed for control. I can understand how the Spectres would be disappointed, but there's nothing I can do about it. They'll just have to be satisfied with the real racers. The top 5 are now almost half a lap ahead and gaining. Both the Golden Machine and its pilot are in top form. I feel like they're gonna lap him and that's when we're gonna see who's the real evil. What to do? Should I give up on following and then let them lap me? That would bring them once again within reach. Oh, oh, never mind. It's like he heard me. No, that solves nothing. They'll just pull away again shortly thereafter. As long as the difference in speed is this great, there's no hope of staying any closer to any of the racers. A different approach then. We leave the course and take to the sky? Look in the sky, it's magic, yeah. That would make it easier to observe and respond, but if the referee decides that we forfeited the race or present an obstacle to the other contestants, they'll expel us. This would likely result in considerable fallout off the track as well. I'd rather not put the police team in that position. Is there no perfect solution? Just get good. Whoa! Asushi! Yeah. Asushi dives for the inside. He's trying to pass. Denied! Yoko-chan's super hound is too good. He's got the lane locked down tight. Second and third remain firm.
A fine exchange. Unlike anything that Crux in the rear could manage, I'm sure. Who even built that piece of junk?
Oh. Are we just gonna enrage Muramasa? To the point that she just absolutely goes crazy? She just builds speed fueled on rage. Muramasa's silence is beginning to bother me. The leaders have passed the control line, and that's the 5th lap! 15 more. 15. This brings us to the mid-game, folks. And it looks like things are settling down.
So it does. Chokyo in the lead, followed by Yoko-tan, Asoshi, Tamura, and Matsu. The top ranks look pretty stable.
The lower ranks are still locked in dead heat. Rushes, fouls, it's a war zone out there. But the police team is all alone in the rear. Looks like their spare just can't compete. Yesterday's accident may have proven fatal at this rate. They're not thrown in the towel yet, though. Don't worry, folks. It's not your tax money being pissed away out there. It all comes out of their own pockets. That actually, you know what? I would actually be wondering that if I was a spectator. I'd be like, wait, the police team, wait, whose money is that? To keep racing, they spend only 20 yen per meal instead of 30. That's police spirit. Fight, police! Don't let the lost wages go! Go to waste, hot dog! Go, hot dog! Don't let us down, hot dog! You can do it, hot dog! Hot dog. Hot dog. I feel like an idiot trying to cheer for them.
So forget about them.
Hot dog. Hot dog, underdog, hot dog, underdog, hot dog, underdog. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good chant. Hot dog, underdog. Yeah, I think that goes pretty well. Ike, ose, hot dog. Yeah, I think that's what it should be. I think that's what their cheer should be. Enough agonizing over it will get me nowhere. I should know by now that there's never a perfect solution.
This isn't working. We're leaving the course. We'll observe the racers from above and Muramasa.
You want me to go faster?
Muramasa.
Fine. You want speed? Then that's what you'll get.
Respond, Muramasa. Are you aware of the situation?
Clearly not, or perhaps more accurate to say that she's lost in it. Mitsurugi's attention is fixed far ahead, a upon the racing cruxes whose dust we are eating. Muramasa? Know your place, impudent children, flimsy toys of paper and glass! I'll show you what a real Tsurugi is made of. Oh, she mad. Wait. Hold on. First, tell me what you're going to do. I joined the flows! Enhancement plus. Muramasa is directing magnetic energy at herself. The opposite of enhanced minus. Which forms a barrier against attacks. Oh, she's using science.
Come to your senses. I've already considered that tactic. It won't work. We'll just be wasting our energy.
Enhancement Plus generates multi-layered electromagnetic fields throughout Muramasa's armor using the alternating forces of attraction and repulsion to enhance performance. An increase in speed is one of its benefits. Use of Shinogi requires calories, however, the expenditure of which is proportional to the effect. A massive boost in speed, say enough to match a racing crux, will of course necessitate a massive drain. Obviously, the effects won't last for long, and that's if we can even achieve such an acceleration in the first place. It can hardly be called a wise move under these circumstances. Why is he not just fat? Like, if calories are so important to being in these fights, why does he not just consume like 40,000 calories a day? Mito, give me command.
It's like I'm speaking a foreign language.
I will take you to them. You have my word. This is the perfect solution you were looking for.
I hardly think so, but
I consider my options. Either I keep arguing with my deranged Tsurugi, or I let Muramasa have her way temporarily. Which is the greater waste of time? More fatal error? It doesn't take long to reach the answer. Linear Excel. Ooh. Oh, look at him go! Holy! I like that it's shaking too. Did that? It looks so good. Become the tank that he is. Yeah, like, he really, I feel like he should be eating more. It doesn't feel like he eats enough. Maybe he doesn't have enough money for good food. He just needs to, like, stock up on carbs. What has a lot of calories that's, like, not... I don't know, actually. I don't know what has tons of calories, except for, like, sweets. He just needs to drink tons of sugar drinks. That's what it is. Easy. Bro can just be downing calories in, like, milkshake form. The air becomes hard and heavy, and a sensation that comes with rapid acceleration. Our speed tops out at several times what it was before. Of course, that only brings us even with the slowest of frontline racing cruxes. Well, at least we've stopped losing ground. It may be possible to gain a few ranks. If someone makes a mistake, and assuming I don't make one first.
Are you satisfied?
I'm just getting started.
What?
I feel a sense of impending doom. Something is entering my Tsurugi's armor. Something unnatural. Mountain Dew? All things in nature are called to one another. When mastered, this force is supreme, its power limitless. Zawarido! This is... No, it can't be. It can't be! What are you doing? Graviton charge. The space around my Tsurugi thrums with energy and not the electromagnetic energy that Muramasa has always been able to command. This is something entirely different. Different yet somehow similar. Bro needs a few cake milkshakes. That's what I'm saying! That he'd be ready to do all of the crazy things in battle. He'd have no problem.
This is gravity control.
Well, close enough. I would down a cake milkshake. I love milkshakes, they're so good.
How is this possible? This is Ginseigo's power.
Beyond normal? When we recovered the piece of my Nodachi, something extra came along. It's not much compared to the real thing, though. The eggs are manifestation of Ginseigo's power. This time, they were merged with the fragments of our Nodachi. In other words, with Muramasa's power. Muramasa has to kill their local baker that was providing them power. No! No. When the pieces of Nodachi were reabsorbed into Muramasa, they brought some of Ginseigo's power with them?
Can you control it?
At this altitude, probably. It's easier to control the field when you're close to the earth, I think. Can't do what Mother can. What Mother can. I should be able to make us go faster. Fast enough to show these knockoffs. Fast enough to show these knockoffs what for. Mido! Gravity Excel!
Gravity Axelu.
Not it bad. Oh wait, I have top chat. Oh! Oh my god, I do it. I'm sorry if you guys have been seeing weird stuff. Oh, okay. Dun 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 dun. Let's see, you started with English, so if you could just stay with English, that's good. Or not English, Japanese. Japanese or English only. Okay, now I can see everything. My bad, I was probably missing people, I apologize. Forgot to switch over. Yeah, so if your message got missed, that's why I wasn't ignoring you. Let's do this. This message. Things that I don't wait. Do they just? What do they do? They do disappear in chat. Wowee! That's nice. Alright. What? Is that how I'm supposed to respond when people come in? Do you think that's how people want me to respond when they come in and say weird stuff?
What the?
My love worked? No way! What? Popcorn. Durnians, get your popcorn. Durnians, that's popcorn. She dropped her. Look at. She's so freaked out. Her popcorn just. Point to your popcorn. Point to your popcorn right now. Point to it. Point to your popcorn. Whoa! Look at Hota go! I didn't know that happened. I don't know what happened, but it's taking off like a bat out of hell.
What? How? Where did that machine get all that speed? Something's wrong here. Call the control tower. Make sure they're not using any illegal parts.
We're going too fast.
Everyone can tell this isn't normal.
I'm having a little trouble controlling it. We caught up, didn't we?
Yes, but now we're in the center of attention. This will only cause us trouble later.
So deal with it then. Man, popcorn sounds yummy. I should get popcorn next time I can.
I want to show up on the cover of next month's Armored Racing Digest under a headline reading "Mysterious Hero Appears in a Blaze of Light." How will I explain this to the commissioner?
Not everyone gets to realize their childhood dreams, you know.
Slow down!
No can do.
I roar at Muramasa to stop, but I have no way of knowing if my voice reaches through the mass storm of power that seems to have consumed her. I can no longer feel the wind around us. We have entered a world where even air resistance is meaningless.
It's wonderful. It's glorious. It's an utter disaster.
Not even armored racers can set foot in this domain. I didn't come here to set a new world record! I reach out with my mind to the power coursing through my armor. If Muramasa can't control it herself, then I'll just have to help her.
Teamwork.
I seize the raging currents of energy and bend them to my will. My brain erupts in white-hot agony. And for a moment, it feels as if my mind is ripping in two.
Just... You like to sit up here?
Just a little more.
Oh! Hot dog has stopped accelerating. Whatever happened, folks, it's over! Looks like it's leveling out.
But still, it's much faster than before. Was it holding back all this time? I bring the gravity acceleration down to a manageable level and restore stability.
But restore stability? Bring stability? Oh my gosh, it's a Gundam character.
Thank the gods that's over. Maintain this pace. No more acceleration.
Right? Hey, that was something. Who was it who called that crux a piece of junk?
Fine, I take it back. I was wrong. That machine is anything but average. I still don't understand what happened. But that burst of speed just now was intense, otherworldly, and yes, beautiful. I suppose they've earned their place in my race.
And there you have it from the general himself. Way to go, police team.
He's disgusted by her hubris.
Tokyo's Ultima crosses the line. We're now in the 12th lap. The top ranks haven't budged an inch. All teams pitted to change afterburners around the 10th lap, but the pit crews were on top of the things and no movement on the leaderboard. I think the fans would like to see some action out there, but it's too much. But is that too much to ask for?
Maybe so. That Golden Winged Ultima is dominating the race. The pace is his to set. The rest are just following behind. Not that they have much say in that. I imagine they would like to make a move, but Ultima is just too powerful.
I just wait till the end. I don't know about you guys. Reminds me of the hat from Diary has the horsing face matches the embroidery on. Wait, JRA? Japanese Race Association? It probably, I mean, given that this is a race, I would not be surprised. Yeah. It's possible they did it on purpose. Will Shokyo cruise all the way to victory? The 12th lap, 8 to go. We made our pit stop in the 10th, at the halfway mark. Though not for the same reason as the other cruxes. The afterburner affixed to Muramasa's back is merely a decoration. Moreover, this sort of flight consumes far less calories than Musha combat. Muramasa and I could easily do 20 laps without taking a break. The same is not true of racing cruxes, however. Failing to pit would have declared our nature to anyone who knows the first thing about Tsurugis. He just swallowed on. That'd be so yummy. He does have to refuel. He's saying that it uses less, but I mean, they're doing some weird stuff, so we probably should refuel, like actual fuel. Gamer fuel. That's what he needs. Doritos, Mountain Dew. What else would be considered gamer fuel? Like food. Now the second half of the race is well underway. We're positioned at the bottom edge of the middle of the pack. If I were out for the gold, this would be where I'd start pushing towards the front. But for my purposes, this position is ideal. I see no need to take any more risks, especially not like we did earlier. Cheetos for hot dogs. Oh wait, Takis. Takis, definitely Takis would be some gamer fuel of some kind. If Cheetos are, then Takis definitely are. Dun, dun, dun. Use the code TBD to order your gamer fuel. Metal TBD gamer fuel tumbler one day. I think we'd have to get a pill. The problem is, I tried. I think it was gamer fuel that I tried drinking. I couldn't I couldn't finish. Dun, dun, dun. I also don't know any Dornians that order gamer fuel. No one is doing anything out of the ordinary. Still no way to narrow it down. You're right. Muramasa's tone is reluctant. She still refuses to accept the likelihood the egg has been rendered imperceptible to her gaze. Yeah, I think they do ship to a lot of places, but it's crazy expensive shipping. I generally think it's like Kool-Aid. It really is like Kool-Aid. Because I ship to my place. I ship to Japan. But I do think it's rather expensive. I suppose it's a matter of pride. These 2 years have already taught me how stubborn Muramasa can be about such things. And even if they had not, today's race would have done the job on its own. I turn my gaze to the head of the pack. Nothing has changed there since the last time I checked. Ultima is in the lead, followed by Superhound, RG-10, and Avenger. Now, how much longer will she stay silent? There she goes. Are you warmed up, Misao? We take a picture? I think we should. It's just a PNG, but like it really looks like just pure art. It's all of it all looks like art. Everything is art. Well, actually, that is correct. Everything is Eizo. Are you warmed up, Misao? Yeah, I'm ready whenever. Ultima shoots through the underpass. He hasn't made a single mistake.
And I doubt that will change anytime soon. The racers behind him, on the other hand, are looking a little shaky.
Oh! You're right! Superhound and RG-10 just came within millimeters of colliding. It looks like Asoshi tried to pass and Yoko-dan went to cut them off, but both missed their timing. Oh, that was close.
Oh, very unseemly. Unseemly. They must be desperate to overturn Ultima's lead. Racers are all slaves to pride. I imagine it's quite humiliating to be so thoroughly dominated.
Well said. We have a fine example of art, of projection here, folks.
What's that supposed to mean?
Entering the back street. Will they be able to recover their... Oh? Avenger is slowing down?
You're right. Is it trying to give the other two space? Understandable, but playing it a little safe, wouldn't you say?
No. This is probably... Grant me wings, that I may touch the sky. Grant me wings, that I may chase the wind. Grant me wings, that may dance with the birds, that may dance with the angels. Grant me wings, such that sky, wind, and bird will look on me with envy. My wings will render all else meaningless. They will be dust in my wake, a distant, fading memory. For this is not love. This is revenge. Let the sky loathe me, the wind revile me, and the birds tremble in fear. Let them shed tears of grief as they cry my name. Avenger in the blue. Avenger in the blue. Oh, that's my... What? Huh? The sound effect too! Oh my gosh. I think they're speeding. I think we need to give them a ticket. I think we need to call the cops. I think that is illegal.
It's begun.
Here we go!
Incorrect. This machine was built to control such speed. Beautiful, simply beautiful.
Avenger passes RG-10. Even Asashi's masterpiece has no chance to react. And now it surpasses Superhound's. And now Superhound's turn to eat dust. When did it pass him? You can see the surprise on the pilot's face from here. In a flash, Tamada's Avenger and Oji Nisawa have taken second place. Dang! Nothing but blue. Like a bolt of blue light, you could say. Truly something.
Now things will get chaotic. There's no telling what will happen next in the race or otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong?
For a moment, Muramasa seems entranced by Avenger's speed. I don't blame her, but didn't she already see it once before? Oh, the egg. Perhaps not. Muramasa wasn't interested in the preliminaries. He probably focused on scanning for the egg and ignored what was happening on the track. It's nothing important. Thought just kind of came to me. Now I don't claim to understand it, nor would I want to. I suppose even this age's smiths have their way. The windbinders are very unique. They're all, I mean, I feel like they put actually a lot of thought into the mechs, the racing mechs. Like I said, the thought just came to me, that's all. It's the battle of the century out there, folks. Avenger leads in the straight, chewing up the distance with its explosive speed. But Ultima owns the corners, easily slipping past the oversteering Avenger. Even then, Avenger won't be left behind. It sticks close and retakes the lead in the next straight. Picture! I need to kasha. I need to kasha, Dorians. I need to. We cannot leave the kashas. We cannot leave the shahs uncawed. We cannot leave the shahs uncawed. That would be a crime against humanity. Neither racer is given an inch or a quarter. We're witnessing a clash of titans.
Magnificent.
And their times are... Look at this, everyone! Ultima 1:25.87, Avenger 1:25.88. They're both new Yamato course records. There's barely 100th of a second between them. It's anyone's guess who the victor will be.
Avenger's power versus Ultima's technique. This is what I wanted to see. The feral beauty of a ravenous beast, or the calculated beauty of a polished machine. Show me which is greater.
Yeah, it is like a Gundam Kaiden. A Kaiden, a versus poster. I'm gonna slap my face right in the middle of it. So, which will it be? Which of the two will sate the general's thirst? But if you ask me, I get the feeling it might not be that simple.
What?
Avenger is at Ultima's throat. These fools just had to fail. Only one option left. It's me. Right. Tell them to follow the plan. Don't want to? Of course not. They're ruled by pride, as the general said. Or is the person with the egg just like a real rando? Tell them this. I'll buy their damn pride. I have no hope of winning anyway. You can sell the present for a shot at the future. Promise them money, tech, everything they've ever wanted. That'll get them to fold. Don't worry. You can on it later. All that matters now is to win this race. Do whatever it takes. I said officer. Is an officer on our side? Something's changed. Some of the racers who were battling for the lower ranks have vanished, leaving the area around me suddenly empty. Hold on. Something's happening at the rear. A few racers have started to decelerate. They're falling back.
Did they have a collision? Well, whatever. If they're still that far back, this late in the race, they've as good as lost. They had best stay out of the way.
Wouldn't that be grand?
Is there something you're not telling me?
Of course, Liger is hinting at the possibility that we discussed before. So they're making their move.
Wait, what's going on?
We've got an accident. The racers who fell back have butted up against the top two. Avenger is boxed in.
Where's the blue flag? Their machines are... They're having machine trouble, aren't they? Get them off the track already.
Actually, it looks like they recovered just as Ultima and Avenger reached them. They're back to normal speed. Yay! You can do it.
Why do you sound so unenthusiastic?
You're imagining things.
So that's their game. Do. Worst comes to worse. There's no other choice.
Oh, buddy, what do you got planned, buddy? Buddy, pal, sir?
No, wait. There's too many of them. Dang, what do we do?
Oh, it's totally him. And if it's him! I was kind of hoping that, like, you know, if we had to kill an innocent, that it could be him. But if he's the bad guy... Once again, Ultima is alone at the head of the pack. Avenger can't follow. The bottom rankers are blocking the track. Oji Misao tries to get past, but there's too many of them. What are your thoughts on this development, my cactus-like friend?
Who's a cactus? And this is part of the sport. I have nothing else to say.
Now, this isn't sportsmanlike. This is two unrelated people stopping the second so that the first can get... Then nobody would watch sports and be like, yes, no, this is part of the sport. Oh? I expected something less grounded in reality from you.
There's more to this sport than just speed, isn't there? A powerful machine, a skilled pilot, experienced staff, generous sponsors. Even all that isn't enough. You also need the ability to use others to your advantage. This is a true competition with more than two contestants.
I forgot you're a bad guy.
If Tamura lacks the ability, so be it. They'll just have to lose.
Well, you're not wrong. That's one thing Tamura doesn't have. But maybe they've got something to make up for it.
Like what?
Luck. For example, what if someone just happened to come to their aid?
What?
Voice from the announcer's box is audible even through the roar of the engines. Of course, I am likely the only one on the course listening.
I believe that was directed at us.
Are we going to do it?
At this point, we must. The current situation is not conducive to the completion of our mission.
At present, there are no other cruxes nearby. This has put us at several ranks. Put us up several ranks. That means nothing to me.
I have a duty to stay close to as many cruxes as possible. My need just happens to mesh with Avenger. Perhaps luck really is on their side.
Stop pretending. You want to help her, don't you?
I owe Liger a debt. Living up to her expectations seems the best way to repay it.
I hope that's all, Mido. If you show some favor to someone...
Don't bother explaining. I'm well aware.
So it is our affection to them. It is our affection to them! I know. But of course, No man can control his own heart. I ignore Muramasa. Oh! So it really has nothing to do with how the girls feel about us. It's all about how we'll... He's so loose! Just... Stop liking people. I ignore Muramasa's resigned sigh and concentrate on controlling my wings. Rapid deceleration is not dangerous as long as you remain calm. It just tends to be used in situations where calm is rarely a commodity. Like, he's had his affection meter just shoot up from people, like, giving him rice. Really? Really? That's all it takes, buddy. Really? That's all. In a situation where it seems like if your affection meter shoots up to the top, you gotta kill him. I don't know about this. You might need to, What the heck, man? It looks like he's going to do it. Indeed, this should be entertaining to watch. But isn't he way outnumbered? That won't be a problem, miss. Shin Uchi may be no match for Kazuuchi in a race, but that's only when the race is a contest of speed. The races surrounding Avenger might as well be bowling pins. You'll see in a moment. I settle down at a lower speed. They don't keep me waiting for long. The blue one and its admirers are approaching from the rear. What's the plan?
Prepare to accelerate. We'll match speed and look for a chance to cut in.
Where do you want it?
At the head of the pack, should do. Be very, very careful, Muramasa. It's enough to just crush them.
You mean that figuratively, right?
No, brush them gently. A feather's touch, as if you were teasing a baby.
his face, like the expression that they chose for this line, he looks so cool and calm. Okay. Oh, what's this? The police team have collided with the racers near Avenger. Second 15 goes flying. He's fallen behind. Second 15 is trying to catch up, but it seems to be having trouble getting speed. Did that crash just now break something?
Good. Maintain this level of force, enough to do damage without destroying them.
What? I did damage just now. You're kidding. She's like, wait, they're that flimsy? They're that brittle? Holy heck. I barely tapped him.
You said it yourself, flimsy toys of paper and glass.
You mean they're flying at this speed? With that little armor? Oh, that is actually terrifying.
They are. Why 10% of all racers are killed in crashes. Another 20% suffer career-ending injuries. Hence, 3 of every 10 racers meets their end on the racetrack.
They're mad. Is she gonna have some respect for them for this? Like the Uchi, the ChuiiKZ Uchi may not be the best, but their pilots are something else. I feel like.
Yes, they've been driven mad by the dream of standing alone at the top. Mad, all of them. Make room for Avenger to pass. Victory in this race is not our objective. We must not become an obstacle for the real racers. Once Avenger is cleared, we will prevent these units from following. They, like us, have abandoned this race and should behave accordingly. Is the plan understood?
Understood. Like teasing a babe, right? Hello, Ultima, welcome in. He's gonna throw. We're gonna throw the throwers. There's people that have already thrown, and we're gonna throw them. We're the throwers, not the throwee. That doesn't make sense. Which is, you know what I mean. What? It's free! Tomoda's adventure breaks loose through the opening made by the police team. Nothing can stop it now. No one could have seen this coming. What a stroke of luck. It's no surprise our host, the great General Imagawa, has suddenly turned into quivering jello. It is basically, well, it's historical Japan, so it's not the future. This is the past. This is the past we missed out on. I'm gonna take a picture and post it on tomorrow's paper.
Stop that. Besides, the slut. That's the racers you sponsored.
Avenger gives chase. Ultima is back in sight. Is their duel about to resume?
Listen to me. Well, I'll let it go. I suppose it's more interesting this way.
We're just like, we're cock blocking.
Good. Let's continue to toy with this group. This will serve our interest as well as the interest of a fair race.
Looks like it won't be that easy.
What?
Where even is the egg? it's like we've forgotten about the egg. Like, I know it'll show up eventually, but where is it? Distance is opening between us and the nearby cruxes. They're accelerating?
Trying to fall behind again.
So it seems. What should we do? Or what do we do?
Stop them.
Hot Dog stays on top of them. Looks like he's decided to keep them busy for the rest of the race. That heavy armor makes him a force to be reckoned with. Anyone who tries to get away receives a crushing body blow. Leave it to Hot Dog spin off to dominate the melee.
It's a little too strong, if you ask me. Hot Bolt may have thick armor, but that's only when compared to other racing cruxes, isn't it? Can it really? Can it really?
Grammatical mistake. 0 out of 10.
Can it really stand up to that much punishment?
Don't worry about that. Now, let's turn our attention back to the top. Avenger has come once more within striking distance of Ultima. They've entered the back street. Will Avenger pull even?
Oh?
No! Avenger fails to catch Ultima in the straight. Ultima pulls away in the next corner.
It's slower than before. Did it take depth?
No! The front suspension arm is bent! This must have happened when they blocked her earlier. Huh. Do we have a pit for the replacement? No time! It's only 3 more laps. Then... Huh! Oh gee. Must be the headset. What? Hurry! Ultima enters the 18th lap. Now Avenger crosses the line. But it can't close the distance!
Of course not. There's no chance if it can't win on the straight like before. It looks like Tamura needs a little more luck than you had to offer.
Guess so. Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
What's the matter with you? Were you that set on Tamura winning?
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, tell LuKremBo he's won. Him and his guys can make all the money they want now.
So that's it.
Wait. He's not on the loudspeaker. What do we do?
There's nothing to do, but keep watching to the end.
Are you alright with that?
It was a fair fight. Despite all that happened on the way here, Tamura made the best decision to settle it on the circuit. It is their responsibility to accept everything that comes of that decision. A responsibility shared by those who supported them. The race isn't over yet, of course, but it sounds like Liger has already made her peace with the outcome.
It's a real shame.
Yes, it is.
It's not working. I can't catch him. Why? I'm going to lose. That's going to lose. It's going to lose again. Because of me. No, it's not because of you. I can't let that happen. Misao. Dad.
You're doing what are you waiting for? Do it. Do what it takes to win. Before the first corner. It's the only place it'll work.
But that's...
It's no different than what they've been doing, right?
Oh, is she gonna be the evil? And we have to fight her! Oh no.
That might be even worse. Sao. No. Oh, my future was stolen from me.
I hate him! I hate him. I hate him.
I was died back then. I was able to return to the track through you, my daughter. There won't be a third chance. If Tamura loses today, Shokyo and their lackeys will own the sport forever. I can't lose, Misao!
Let her be her own racer.
Give me victory.
Take me to the top.
Grant me one more Sonic glory. Will you forsake me, or will you two forsake me?
No. I'm with you. I'm with you, Dad. Hate him. You gave me my life. Everything I am belongs to you. No! Oh, she's been brainwashed. Whoa! Every drop of blood, every ounce of strength, all for your dream. So, that's what Avenger and I are for. It's all we're for. No, Misao! It looks like the race is over. Yes. Is something the matter, Ichijo? No, not really. It's just... feels like there's something gnawing at my heart. It's like we came here to find something and not just watch the race. Like, something bad's gonna happen. Avenger hangs on tight, but it's not enough.
They deserve praise for not giving up the fight. Will their perseverance call down a miracle, I wonder?
It's not a miracle if it happens, you know.
What's that supposed to mean?
But you're right. A miracle, a true miracle, could turn this whole thing around.
He really is Ray before his...
Yeah, I was thinking it honestly. You do got the Ray vibes. It's just like, I am born for thee. Does Tamura have what it takes to pull out a miracle? We'll see. The home straight. Just 2 more laps to go. What?
Oh.
Avenger makes one last dash fast, blasting past, but aren't they pushing a little hard?
Obviously. You can see how the wings are about to crack. It won't last more than a few seconds.
And afterward, they'll barely have the strength to finish. Are they that desperate?
Maybe they'd rather go out in flames. Too bad for them that it's all the same in the end.
Oldie brand? As a sponsor, wait, Oldie? What is Oldie brand? I do think they are fighting a bunch of brands, so it's very possible that you are correct. Avengers takes the lead, but at what cost?
Its wings are going to snap.
Avenger is slowing down. It's reached its limit. Ultima's effortlessly takes Avenger's rear. It's entered a slipstream.
Futile, as I thought.
Here comes the first corner. Ultima moves in for the pass.
It crashed. Ultima just went head first into the stand trap. Into the sand trap. But that wasn't enough to stop it. It went straight through the wall and exploded in the stand. An accident. Just as it was speeding up to pass. Unbelievable.
Accident. Yeah.
Hey, why are you just sitting there? Do your job. Accidents happen all the time, don't they? Avenger is unharmed. It's still flying. This is the last thing I expected. Can this be called a miracle? In any case, Avenger has taken the lead. It looks like the gods have chosen the blue over gold.
That's your trump card? Stupid butts. Where's the fun in that? You're supposed to be racers, aren't you? I thought speed was all you needed. How can you build that monster of a machine and still resort to tactics? Oh wait, she's not using this. Resort to tactics like that. This could have been the start of a legend, but you turned it into a cheap joke instead. Dang it! Raicho. I'm out of here. It's all yours.
Huh. Wait a minute, what's got it into you?
I stopped caring. The hell with it. You had to go and ruin it! Mido, is that allowed in this contest? What did they do, I wonder? How did they make him crash so hard? And like, is Mr. Mark Go okay? Wait, no, his name is Kurama Go. Is Kurama Go okay? He defiled it. He defiled the dream. Go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer. Go. Go, go.
Allow me to say with the deepest satisfaction that I've witnessed a beautiful fight here today. We mourn those who lost their lives, but such are the fortunes of battle. It is the very risk of death which so enamors us, just as the reddest roses have the sharpest thorns. The warriors who emerged victorious from this cruel yet beautiful contest deserve nothing but the highest praise. Stand forth, Tamura Fighting Factory! The day belongs to you! I present you with the Yamato Grand Prix Cup. You are the first national armored racing champions of the Yamato! Congratulations. Now raise your cup in triumph.
Oh. Go, Speed Racer! Go, Speed Racer! Go, Speed Racer! Explode! Boom! No. No, we don't like that. We don't like that. Yeah, I don't recognize any of the other. There's like 2 other brands on there, but I don't recognize them. Wait, 3 others. The one, wait, where's my mouse? There's the one like here. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. Can you guys see my mouse? I think you can. There's the one here, the one here, and there's the one here. I don't know what any of them are. I only know this one. Which seems weird that we have Tamura on our stuff. Oh wait, that's right, because we borrowed from a bunch of other companies. That's why it's got their names on it. Because we borrowed parts from other companies. Ooh, that's Aldi? Which one's Aldi? Is it the one on the crotch or the one on the arms? My body feels like lead. Still, I make no move to doff my tsurugi. I know that once I do, I will sleep like a dead man. Fatigue I feel in my heart and body will drag me to the hell of peaceful dream. I don't have Banda. Banda doesn't exist. I won't be able to resist it now. Not now. We're back.
What did you find?
Nearly all the teams have left, and the stands are empty.
And Tamura?
The press conference ended several minutes ago. They only just returned to their garage.
Thank you. Muramasa.
Here.
What is the egg's status?
It's still in the vicinity, and still on the brink of hatching.
Understood. By process of elimination, we are left with only one conclusion.
I guess so. But I don't understand. Why is it stuck at the brink? This just looks like a Japanese tape. I can see that. I can see that. What should we?
This is my responsibility. You return home and wait for my instruction.
But I can't.
You are not needed here.
Alright.
You too, Captain. Please leave. The rest to me.
Very well. We'll see you later. Please excuse us, sir. Good luck.
Wait, it's that officer, Minato.
Oji Suguru looks up in surprise when I enter the garage, still clad in my tsurugi. Misao is behind him, also armored. Probably hasn't had a free moment since the race in which to remove it. No, this is... I think Harry's father was supposed to look like super cool in his youth. This guy, he's got the ultimate dad bod. It looks like they were in the process of doing just that. Her face alone is visible. Avenger's helmet resting on the table beside her. No other staff are present. Father and daughter are alone. Why are you still suited up? Hasn't the police team left already?
Yes, but I had some business to attend to.
Oh. You come to congratulate us in person. Very kind of you. I'm terribly sorry you had to wait so long. Been stuck in press conferences and interviews since the race finished.
I'm afraid not.
Sorry?
It is truly unfortunate. That's not why I've come.
Then why?
I am here to carry out my duty as an officer of the law. Oji Suguru, Oji Misao, I am arresting both of you on a suspicion of murder.
Oh, so that guy did die. I was wondering, they didn't say if he died or not, but like maybe he could have broken out. But
please accompany me to the station.
What are you talking about? We haven't done anything wrong. Is this about Ultima? It's unfortunate, but crashes like that happen all the time.
I know.
Ultima crashed into the spectator's stand and exploded. Final tally is 6 dead, including the pilot, and 15 injured. Holy. Oh, I didn't even think about the spectators! Oh. Dang. They really wanted to win at the cost of 6 people.
However, such tragic accidents do indeed occur from time to time. No one is at fault. Assuming, of course, it was an accident.
It was! And besides, we didn't even touch Ultima. The pilot was so desperate to pass that he lost control.
No. Ultima's pilot had no reason to be desperate. That would be better. That word would better describe your state at the time. Would it not?
Well, it's true that we were on the edge, but the same goes for Shokyo. Racers in the lead have their own pressure to contend with.
I don't deny that, but I am somewhat familiar with Shokyo's racing, and he was not the kind of man who would forget his training, his experience under pressure.
So what are you saying? He couldn't have made a mistake, so it had to be us? Lies! Nothing you're saying has any basis. It's slander! Normally, I would take you to court, but I do owe you for yesterday, so I'll let it go. Now please, leave us alone! Ha!
At the time, I was watching Ultima and Avenger closely from behind. Other than myself, only spectators who were in a similarly advantageous position and possessed sufficiently keen eyesight would have seen what really happened. I doubt there were many, but there was at least one.
Captain Otori. What really happened? I don't know what you're...
When Ultima moved into pass, the pilot's attention would have been focused entirely upon Avenger. At that precise moment, a segment of Avenger's armor became reflective, catching the sun and redirecting toward Ultima.
You know, that's not as bad as I thought. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they had hidden like some special thing that did something similar, but if they really just, you know, moved their armor, like it's still an awful thing, but it's totally in the realm of things that could have been done. Like on accident too, you could have accidentally flashbanged this guy.
Ultima's pilot was blinded just as he started to side-slip for the pass. He lost control and crashed. The result was horrific. 21 casualties, including the pilot. Proof! Where is your proof? Standing right next to you. Oji Misao, remove your armor.
Oh wait, do they have a mirror?
I am confiscating that crux as evidence.
Oh, that's smart. He's trying to get it like easily so that he can just destroy it without doing anything else. Please lower your weapon. It is of no use here. We will only be adding to the charges against you. No use? I'm afraid you're wrong. I know everything there is to know about racing cruxes. Your armor can't stop this caliber at this range. I need you out of the picture. You intend to steal my victory. Weapon. Just die! Die, you thief! Yeah, so we're not a Kazuuchi. We're no trash. We're no trash Uchi. I thought they had explosive like car and red light. Yeah, but I thought it was something more than just like we reflected our armor. I guess it's just because it was intentional. Like if it had happened accidentally, then that would have just been, you know, what it is. But I guess because they intentionally did as much or did as such. What? That's impossible. Surrender, Oji Suguru. You have nothing to gain by resisting. But why? A racing crux's armor can't stop bullets? Can't be. It can't be! Muramasa, prepare to purge. Oh, thank goodness. I can finally breathe.
Where there are demons, I slay them. Where there are saints, I slay them. Mine is the way of the sword. Shin Uchi. Why do the police? Oji Suguru, lower your weapon. Oji Misao, remove your tsurugi. I order you both to surrender. Do not attempt to resist.
Just sniveling is very satisfying. I have a bad feeling about this though.
Why is this happening? I finally have my victory! I can finally challenge the world! You were rooting for me too, weren't you? You know how my dream was stolen! I finally made it back to the top. Don't you know how hard it has been? How much I've suffered? Let me go, please! I beg you! I know your trial. I know the trials you faced. It may be presumptuous of me to say this, but I sympathize with your plight. Then, however, you've committed murder.
Officer, it was me. I did it. Not Dad's fault.
Misao.
Look at his face! They gave him the face! They gave him the face of calm! His daughter's about to go to jail for murder for him! And he's like, oh yeah, okay, everything's good now. So what if I killed Tokyo's pilot? You saw what they did. They tried to kill us! So you're the same. We didn't do anything they didn't do first. If you committed the same crime, then you should receive the same punishment. Yeah.
Even if I were willing to overlook the murder of Shokyo's pilot, there is no possible justification for the deaths of the spectators caught in the explosion. They did nothing to you. You killed them all the same. Heck with the fans! Oh, they were happy to applaud when I was on top, when they could share in my glory. But just one setback and they trained me in for the next hero. Ingrates! I gave them the best years of my life and they used me and threw me away like a toy. So what if 10 die? Or 100? Let them burn! And put this guy in an old people home. With prison stuff. Lock him up in an old person asylum. Surrender. What? It's not bedtime yet, it's Friday. You submit to my custody, no harm will befall you. I promise that you will be treated fairly under the law. And if I go to jail, what will become of me? Of Misao? What's of my victory? What of the world? You'll take it from me. Will you? You'll steal everything I fought for? Am I supposed to give up? Abandon my dream again? No! I'll never taste another defeat. I won't go flying into the pit of despair. This victory is mine. This is mine. Take it to the world. You can't have it. No one can. And you. It ceased to be yours the moment you chose the dishonorable path. I won't accept this. I won't fall again. Misao. Of your armor.
Agent Catfish. What? It's not bedtime.
Surrender, Oji Suguru. Misao!
Yes, Dad.
Stop obeying your father. Stop obeying your father will change nothing. Erasing Crooks is powerless against me. Remove it at once.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you're right. But even if he's wrong, I choose to follow my dad.
That's right, Misao. We are one and the same. I am you. Ware wa Nanji, Nanji wa ware.
I know.
Your victory is my victory. That's why you have to win.
I know, Dad.
And that's why I have to make sure you win, no matter what.
Mido, that's... From his pocket, Suguru pulls a shining spear the size of his fist. In Seigo's egg. It wasn't implanted? Hikaru gave it to them? Just like that? That's why we couldn't find it. That's why it hasn't hatched. Oh no, is he gonna put it in? Oh gosh. Dad, that's...
Power. Terrible power. Silver Demon gave it to me. Hand it over at once, it will grant you nothing! We'll only take everything from you! That's just what the Silver Demon said. Use this. I will lose everything. In exchange, all the power I could ever ask for. Enough power to become the fastest in the world!
That was him. That was definitely him. In the sexy time. All those eggs, him. Every single egg, him.
Be bold. Yes, it may give you power, but that power will consume you utterly, you and your daughter. So what? I can accept my own destruction. I can bear the loss of Misao, intertwined as we are. I cannot suffer. It's for our dream to be stolen from us! Oji Suguru! We must win, Misao, no matter what!
I know, Dad. Mido, you have to stop him!
Oh, is he gonna kill Misao?
Oh no, he killed the dad!
Okay, that's okay, that's fine.
Oh no! Oh darn! Oh no, not the dad! Dad! The egg!
Egg?
Dad! Dad! Oh, Mr. Misao! You have to win! The world is waiting! So much blood? What? Yeah. Are you warm? Okay, we're back. I'm with you, Misao. Avenger and I are one. You and I are one. Don't you remember? Take my machine. Take my skill. Conquer the world. Take me with you. Take me to the top of your world. Misao! Uh-oh. That's it, Misao. Fly faster. Faster! Until no one can touch you. Oji Suguru is dead. I killed him. Yay! Couldn't stop him. I killed a man for nothing. He needed to die. We all know he needed to die. We all know he needed to die. What sickening injustice. It does suck that you didn't stop it, though. That is true. Looks like I arrived just in time for peak. The whole game's peak. There's no part where you can arrive that's not peak in this game. And done it again. Mido! Hurry, Mido! You have to go after her! The egg was on the brink of hatching. It was probably raised in another Tsurugi, then taken out and given to them. That's why it's been dormant all this time. But now it has a new host. It's going to hatch any second. And if that happens, you know where we are, Mido. Kamakura will be destroyed. Muramasa's right. This is no time to wallow in self-serving grief. For now, I have a duty to perform. Let's go. Great! Ikimasu! Looking back on them now, her memories are filled with images of her brother. Brother? Huh? Target acquired.
Heading for the circuit.
Oji Suguru and Oji Misao are not in fact father and daughter, but siblings separated by age? Why? That's actually my question. Why? Late in life, Suguru's father took a second wife, conceived Misao, and a wonderful display of devotion to his duties as a parent died shortly after she was born. His young widow proved no less devout. She quickly found a new husband and moved in with him alone. Truly, she and Suguru's father were meant for each other. Suguru and Misao were left on their own. And that was not all that fate had in store for them. It was right around this time the war broke out and Suguru's future was lost. Misao was born in the midst of Suguru's tribulations. As he picked up the pieces of his shattered family and shattered dreams, he never knew her brother's glory. To her, Oji Suguru was defined by his defeat. Now, I guess that makes more sense why he warped her then. So he's not a bad dad. He's a bad brother. Which is, I feel like, far easier. Because, like, everybody has a little contempt for their siblings sometimes. A little bit. Yeah, no, I'm not saying, like, it makes him better, but it feels at least a little bit more possible. Like, they're already saying that both of their parents were awful to begin with anyway. Well, no. Foster parent. And so she, too, was defined by it. Do I have to click, or is it going to change? Okay, no, I have to click. Blue Crux enters the home street, and the streak across the starting line. And streaks across the starting line. Such speed! She's getting away. Spin up your coils. Hurry! Got it. I joined the flows. Linia Arxiru! Zeal! Suguru decided that he would be Misao's father, made her address him accordingly. From this first step, one might already guess he was not cut out for the role. As it turned out, the king of the track was a very poor parent. Misao experienced much hardship as a child. He had to endure far more than her peers. It would not be unfair to blame this on her brother. Yeah, no, duh! But this was not from any lack of love. Oh god. Oh, I don't like this VN talking about love. And Suguru's accusations brought Misao joy or anguish. They were always firmly rooted in love. Stop it! What more then did she need? Oji Misao was blessed. One more boost. Are you sure? Every millisecond is critical. Apprehending the enemy is our only concern. Got it. I bind the fields. Yeah, because once they catch up to this thing, then they're good. It's just catching up to it. Come hither. Urabuchi Aksiru. This did not change, even after she became a racer, though this path forced even greater hardship upon her. Suguru knew only the art of racing. He had nothing else to teach, so that was what he taught. Once he discovered Misao's talent, however, his lessons took on a clear purpose. He had realized that she could fight in his place. Suguru vowed to make her a racer. Or to make a racer of her. And that is exactly what he did. The trainer The training was harsh, the material vast. Worst of all was the struggle for funding, a struggle that wounded her spirit far more than it did her body. Yet Misao never cursed. Let me see if that's different. No, okay, that's the same in English as well. Or in the uncensored version. I was wondering if they were more like detailed as to, you know, the toll on her body, but nope. Nope, they're keeping it vague. Misao never cursed her lot in life. Her brother's love was there as ever. He wanted her, needed her, with an intensity that knew no bounds. She was the key to reclaiming his dream. Perhaps by that time it ceased to be love. But if he truly needed her, if she truly was irreplaceable, then it was at least something close to love, even if it was no longer love itself. Obsession, misguided hope. there's a lot of things it could be that's not love, like at all. Trust me. That was all she needed to be happy. For she knew, her soul had decided that she lived for her brother alone. 36, 46, 43. Good. We have her. Misao's arms are her brother's arms. Her legs are her brother's legs. This body that he raised and nurtured was made to serve him. She was born into this world for one purpose, to fulfill her brother's dream. Her brother's dream. Oh, they're not catching up to her now. What? No way! Even with gravity on our side, she's still faster?
1分25秒13知っているな、ミサオ。
Is she gonna win the race? Do we have to stop her? Are we gonna stop her like right before? We're gonna kill her at 1 minute 25 seconds. 25 seconds and 11 milliseconds. Right before she can break it. It'll be right at the track.
僕はあの領域に挑む。
I will break this record. I will avenge my shattered dreams of glory.
だから
Show me,
超え
Misao.
てみせてくれ。
Show me what lies beyond. Purusula Orutora.
世界の極限を
Conquer the world. Claim my vengeance.
僕のアベンジを果たしてくれ。ミサオ。
125:13. Beyond lies her brother's dream. 25:13. Unless it's 13. Unless like the record was 14 and they need to get 13. In which case we will kill them at 12. That is Misao's enemy. 1:00:38.
村正。
Muramasa.
仕留める。
We'll take her from here. How?
村だ。
Ranged attack. Understood.
エンチャント。
Enhance. Ending. Grant me wings that may rule the sky. Grant me wings that I may lead my father to glory. Grant me wings. Wings to conquer the world. Avenger in W. Yoshino Onryu Kasen Reiho adapt from Hiko. Railgun. Tashiri. Oh, she dodging! Missed. Impossible! Muramasa's sword was faster than a bolt of lightning, and she dodged it? Top of the world. That is where Oji Misao, where Oji Suguru belongs. Leave everything else behind. Reign alone and untouchable. Fly, Misao. Solitude. The world all your own. 107:44. It's no use. I can't catch her. I can't! This may be the first time I have heard such despair in Muramasa's voice. It is not Kinsego we are facing now, nor even another Musha, but an armored racer, the pilot of a mere racing crux. That crux, a hollow toy built by a vulgar method of modern industry, has defeated a masterpiece forged the arts of myth.
So be it.
Muramasa, predict the target's course and try to get ahead of it. But, Mido, will we make it in time?
I don't know, but we're out of options.
Understood. What's the rendezvous point?
The control line at the middle of the home straight. The goal. We'll make for that point. We'll make for that point with all haste.
No, that'll get us there too early. We'll be wasting precious seconds. We should aim for the beginning of this train. That will keep the time loss to a minimum.
No. By the time we get there, we'll be staring at Avenger's tail, and that will be the last we see of her.
But that's...
The target is still accelerating. Do as I say, Muramasa.
Understood. Flies faster. 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 Oji Misao is here. Oji Suguru is here. Their vengeance is here. Top of the world is there. 1:20:04.
Muramasa!
Ha! 1:24:57. 1:24:89. 1:25:02. 1:25:07. Will I make it, Dad? Did I make it? In the time that you've thought this, you would have already passed the finish line. $25. 10.
No Onryu Kasenreiho, adapt from Jinrai. Railgun. Mangatsu!
In the end, Muramasa's ultimate strike, that blade of light that has split sky. The split sky and cloven mountains succeeded only in chipping the blue comet's tail. Magnificent. Oji Misa, Oji Suguru, Avenger. Okay. She's pretty cool looking. We can't really see her, but she's pretty cool looking. Let me just take some pictures. Alright. Make sure I saved that. Okay, we did. Wowie. Wowie. Kasha kasha. Kasha kasha kasha. The light you siblings have shown me. I shall remember it for a long time, for as long as I live. Don't you agree? Muramasa. From this moment forth, that brilliance is ours. We shall be the ones to inherit their speed. The large hornets remind me of that island anime with the big bugs or huge bugs. What was it like? Was it like an ecchi one? I remember. I feel like I've heard about an ecchi anime that has big bugs and lots of gore. And what will you do with such speed, Mido? You know the answer. I will spread the law of might across this land. Indeed. Then I will stand before my father, before the man whose flesh and blood I bear. And I will make him mine, to take back what was stolen from me at my birth. That alone is the will of Hikaru. Pretty sure it's, yeah, I've only seen clips of it. I don't need to remember that. Or do you? Until I hold him in my arms and feel his love, I shall not rest. I will keep running until then, until even that blue Avenger is far behind me. I see. Now then, Kageyaki. I suppose I've teased you enough for now. I long for your attention. Shall we dance once more? An Odachi is she. Yes. Mido. Still alive. Oh, man! Why they gotta do this to us? Why they gotta do this to us? Inkling, are spiders and wasps natural enemies in real life?
What?
Tsurugi was destroyed, but the pilot is still alive. For now. I think everything should be a natural enemy. Actually true. Truly, the best parasite that there ever was is the parasite that takes over hornets. It basically hollows out their mind except for like the bare basics of survival, and it makes them like have parasite babies. And then once the babies are born, those babies eat what remains of the hornet, and then it's all gone. That's truly the best parasite there ever was. I think they're called like zombie parasites or something like that because of how they work. It's kind of cool. There's a kind of wasp that lays an egg in a spider and kills it. Oh. Actually, wait, that might be what we're talking about. I think it... You know, I'd have to look it up. I should listen to that. It's actually an NPR episode that talks about that specific wasp. I'm wondering if it lays the eggs in a spider. Because it's parasitic. I feel like this is all parasitic. This is all someone else is doing. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe it protected her. Talking about the fungus that takes over, and yeah, like possibly parasitic fungus. I would have to see. What will you do? What will we do? What will we do? What are you doing?
So, わかった。なら、せめて、あの子が生き延びることを祈りましょう。
And let's pray that she at least lives.
Oh.
she didn't even get like a scene? Nothing like that? That's so messed up. But because she had the most, we had to kill her. That sucks. That sucks. No more Otori voice. Alright, well, we know what we have to do next. I don't think there was a way. I think you would have had either of the girls hired regardless. I think we would have had either of the girls hired. Like, I don't think we could have gotten... What's her face hired? What? Guys, hold on. That means Pilot Girl is still alive. Maybe now she can go on to live a better life, free of her brother. No. The act of murder never speeds. Why? The act of murder never speeds my heart. It is a cold, empty thing that leaves me frozen inside. Adrenaline. That's what this is. Adrenaline triggered by fear. I watched, waited until she was alone, struck from above and behind. But at that moment, sensed my approach and turned, drew, and fired before I even... Wait, did we die? Before I even knew what happened. He was expecting my attack all along. Otherwise, why have a bullet in the chamber? Why would she not hesitate upon seeing her supposed ally? Is it... I'm gonna laugh if it's a game over for us. Even now, their blood pools around her body. There's no trace of surprise on her face. There's only resignation. The expression of one who knows she has fought and been defeated. It is the face of a soldier. I know what this means. She never trusted me, not even for a moment. I mean, saw through my lies, my misdirection. She knew me for what I am. Then, why is she dead now? Why did she allow me to kill her? She could have taken my life 100 times. It would have been easy, so easy. She truly did not trust me. Why? No. Clearly not. She wanted to trust me? I have no answer, and now she cannot offer me one. I can only look upon her silent corpse, tremble in horror. The knowledge I've lost someone desperately needed. Wait, if it's all black, does that mean we killed the second slot? Oh, don't you bring your head over here, your ugly face all up in my business. Get out of here. Diary of a Kamakura mechanic. Kamakura circuit mechanic. October 31st. Kamakura Grand Prix final results. First place, Kamuna Avengers. Second place, Yokotan Superhound. Third place, Asoshi RG10CX. And was he watching us? Joe Killer's Ultima led for most of the race, but crashed and retired in the 19th lap. The pilot was killed. The night after the race, Tamuna's Avenger took to the racetrack for unknown reasons, crashed, and was destroyed. It is believed the pilot was Oji Misao, but no trace of her was found at the scene. Her whereabouts remain unknown. Where'd she go? Around the same time, a mechanic was murdered in Tamura's garage. There has been no official statement regarding his death, nor any clues as to the victim's identity. Oh yeah, that's right, because they never said that it was, that he was, him. Like, they never had officially stated that he was, like, the big, legend or anything. There are many rumors surrounding the above incident. Most are ludicrous on their face. It is accepted, however, that the gambling question played a large role behind the scenes at the Yamato Grand Prix. Several sources confirmed that Shokyo was in favor of legalizing gambling while Tamura was against it. Although racing fans are divided on the issue, many also hope fervently for the return of Oji Misao and Tamura's Avenger, the Blue Lightning, whose performance on the track had already become a legend. These Avenger devotees have taken Tamura's side in the conflict, forming an organization front against the legalization of gambling. Tokyo is still determined to press the issue. They have a hard fight ahead of them. I can't believe we have to go the rest of the game without Otori Kanae! Were you trying for her to begin with? I just wanted to appreciate her. I just wanted to appreciate her. It's like, it was cool. I wanted the door dance to see more of her. Dearest Cecily. Kageyaki gunning for you either way. He hates me. Kageyaki hates me. I can feel it. And the fact that, like, I don't know, I think what I hate the most is that there wasn't a scene. There was no visuals. It was just black. Just black. Once more, the season of snow and silence is upon us. Are you remembering to take good care of your health? Thoughts of you have been my only comfort since setting foot upon this dark and distant shore. But in these cold months, even that joy tinged with worry. This is in Japan, long ago. You were basically not allowed to write a letter. Probably today still, but nobody really writes letters. But if you wrote a letter, you really had to put the seasonal thing. Like if you read a Japanese book about writing letters, they're always like, you must reference the season. Actually, in very official Japanese emails, like work emails, you have to do this as well. It lives on in Japanese work ecosystem, business ecosystem. I want so badly to hear your voice and to know that you are all right. You are feeling even the slightest bit unwell. Please cast this letter aside and go see Dr. Daxon at once. Money is no object. I arranged things with him before departing for Yamato. Or is there something else troubling? Perhaps. If so, then my mother is in Florida. My mother in Florida is your strongest ally. If there is one thing in the world she hates Florida! She hates more than infidels. It is to see her family suffer. Whether a thief stealing your purse, a queen's knight getting a little too greedy with the tight purse, or a baker determined to scalp you for the last piece of bread, she will charge forth with such righteous fury as to put King Richard and his crusade to shame. Florida? She loves you no less than she does me. Florida. You may approach her with any problem, no matter how small. Florida. Why Japan to Florida? Oh, how it vexes me to leave you to another case. Wait, maybe she's in America and he's coming to Japan. Maybe that's what it is, whoever this is. But though I wish that I could value this wretched ocean and sweep you up in my arms, that I could shield you with my body from all the ills of the world, I cannot. Do you blame me for this? Do you doubt the sincerity of my love? It pains me. Florida. Cecily, my Cecily, please understand the heart of your most faithful companion. Amongst all the human beings whom God saw fit to put on this earth, there is none whom I love more than you. At the same time, however, I cannot but love our homeland too. Oh, our America, the land that gives us life, that brought us together. I could never choose one over the other. You are inseparable. That is why I undertook the task of taming these heathen barbarians, even though it means we must be apart. Okay, yeah, so she's in America. Okay, Florida makes sense now. And he's coming to heathen Japan. Oh, how bleak my days have been. There's no culture to sate my palate. No men of character with whom to share tea. No Cecily to warm my heart. Just endless throngs of yellow apes filling up. We're gonna. Oh my god. I'm sorry, YouTube. Every corner of this tiny island, I haven't felt like a human being in years. You love, but if love for my homeland and for you demands perseverance of me, so be it. I will endure for 100 years. Be glad. All the more if my struggle has any chance of making that 100 years but one. It's starting to sound like Harry P. I think you're right. Absolutely. And it sounds more Harry P than the entirety of Demon Bane. They did a pretty good job in not being racist in that. I have faith that you understand. We need Yamato for its key in securing our peace and freedom. Please give my love to little Danny and tell him that his father did not leave him for this distant land to shirk his parental duties, but to ensure a bright, shining future for him and for all who live beneath the spacious skies of America. This man, whoever he is, he will have a southern accent. I know I didn't give him one when he was reading the letter, but he will get one.
Nanda.
Is it him? You know what? That makes sense. He's blonde and blue-eyed. What is it? Agent D8 has arrived. He's so American. George Garnet's top 3 letters. Least. His letters. Love letters. Send them in. Yes, sir. We're so small. Okay, wait. Did I give him like a Bostonian accent? Hey, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I haven't kept in touch. Oh gosh, switching between them. It's small. Oh, we have not, thankfully, had any physical contact. We have exchanged such communications as are necessary. Your greetings, therefore, are not appropriate. Or is this another manifestation of that damnable Yamatoan humility? Your Yamatoans as good as ever. Does that surprise you? Mastery of local language is simply another of my duties. You Yamatoans seem to think your language particularly difficult to decipher. Actually true, though! Japanese people, they always are like, oh yes, Nihongo, very difficult, very muzukashi, very Japanese, very difficult. Which technically it is amongst the higher difficulties because it has like not Latin letters, but what? The Japanese won't let you forget that. Oh, he's saying I reckon. You can't say I reckon. I reckon you're about to tell me it ain't. Don't be absurd. Your language is merely primitive, no different from the wall paint of the natives in my homeland. Once you've grasped how to approach it, understanding it is none. Well, I'm impressed. I didn't call you here. To court your respect. My time doesn't come so cheap. You are here to give me an explanation. An explanation? Call it an apology. Makes no difference to me. And I guess I'll apologize. It looks like he was crying and his mascara's running. It's just, I don't know what to say. This happens. Do you expect that to satisfy me? I wouldn't mind if it did. You lost 2 cruxes we gave. Jinkai and Gasa, I believe, without producing any meaningful results, and you want me to laugh it off. I assume you understand the concept of cost performance. Sure. Though in my line of work, we call it making the action count. Then I shouldn't have to spell it out. Cruxes are valuable. Each is worth more than a company of tanks. Yeah. Wouldn't want the Tsurugis you took from us to go to waste. And what did we gain in exchange for two of these cruxes? You murder cases and destruction of a village. That last one ain't enough for you. Problem is that you failed to provide a return on our investment. The village was destroyed by Code Silver, not one of your little puppets. That's just how the cards fell in the end. And is precisely what we're discussing. Do you object? Of course not, sir. Gold Silver has no identity, no affiliation. It can massacre 100 villages and it won't bring us a step closer to our goal. We need atrocity committed by Yamato and Musha, not some unknown third party. In other words, you have accomplished precisely nothing. Am I wrong? I can't say that you are. Very well. And I have one more question. Like, doesn't it look like his mascara's running? Like he was crying? Does he miss his beloved Cecily that much? Are you incompetent, Sorimachi Zo? It'd be a lot simpler if I answered yes here, I reckon. He does need that. I feel like they drew him as if he was like a British man, but then they made him from America. It makes no sense. Nothing and no one is stopping you. Least of all myself. Well, as long as I'm imposing, I guess I might as well try an explanation instead of just an apology. Is that alright with you, Major Garget? I've given you that option. He's talking more like he has a southern accent, but oh well. Ain't nothing to it. Really, you see, things went south with the plan long before Ginseigo showed up.
Are you speaking of Otori Kana? While it's true that even I could not have predicted her
Wait, I completely dropped his accent.
her interference, that does not change the fact that you were unable to deal with her effectively. Are you saying that your failure here stems solely from Gold Silver and Captain Otori's interference? And you have the utmost confidence in future endeavors? Now hold your horses, sir. I'm just getting to the good part.
In America, have more intimate relationship in this world. I don't think there was a revolution. Makes sense. I still like him having southern accent though.
Well,
Ginseigo is out of anyone's hands. As for Miss Otori, I'm sure you can handle her. But except she's dead. But that still leaves one teeny tiny problem.
another factor in plan's failure.
I'm talking about the guy who whacked old Gassan. Didn't see him myself, but it had to be him. He's probably the one who got Shinkai too. No, I'll still look into that. Who is he? Cop. Though you won't find his name on the roster. You say he destroyed Gassan. That's right. He's a Musha. Uses a red Tsurugi. The name's Muramasa, so I hear. Muramasa. The name's cursed, sir. And I do mean cursed. That would mean the police are secretly harboring a Musha. How about that? Start from the beginning. Right, the beginning. So it started when the captain now, struck a gun in that nutjob's prefect's face. This really got his panties in a bunch. So we tried to cut the captain in two, but someone stopped him. That was Muramasa. Now, I don't know whether that was just dumb luck, or they were in cahoots the whole time, but afterwards they joined forces to take down the prefect. In the end, they managed to lure him and Gassan out and finished him. At least that's how I figured things must have gone down. I was out of commission at the time, so I didn't see myself. Then how can you be certain it's Muramasa? This was Muramasa and not Gold Silver that slew him. The prefect and Muramasa would have fought near the mountains, but Ginseigo didn't come that way. I was on the mountain too, so my being alive is proof of that. But it's possible that both the prefect and this Muramasa engaged Gold Silver and were slain. I'm afraid that's not the case, sir. How can you be so sure? I saw Muramasa's pilot in Kamakura just a few days ago. What was he doing? Good question. From what I hear, he was after some new bad guy to whack. Muramasa fancies himself an agent of justice then. Yeah, about that, not so much. I've always harbored distaste for that laugh of yours, but today I find it particularly trying. Sorry to hear that. And what of the name of the knight who pilots Muramasa? Minato Kageyaki. I met him once before at the village thing, actually. That's when I ID'd him That's when he ID'd himself as a cop. Oh.
Well, crust peasant Kamakura, only briefly, mind you. Looked like he was running some kind of investigation, and a couple days later, Shinkai bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one, and another one, and another one. Here's the juicy part. 3 kids who were with him at the time turned out to be Shinkai's Suzukawa Ryobu's students and his last targets. But for some reason, they made it out alive. Well, one ended up dead later, under unrelated circumstances. So someone rescued them from Shinkai. Question the remaining 2? That couldn't! I'm afraid one of them, a lucky one if you can believe that, can believe it, had his eyes put out by Shinkai. Then see what happened. Yeah. Oh god, are they gonna bring them back? Are the kids from chapter 1 gonna be back for some reason? Oh no. I mean, there's only 2 of them now. One of them's... Yeah, both of them aren't doing so good. The other one, well, let's just say she's the broken mind and body. You believe Muramasa, the most likely suspect. Yes, sir! He's gotta be the one who did Shinkai and Gai-san, and he's working for the... And if he's working for the cops, we can expect to see him again. Didn't you see him at the racetrack? Considering that, consider what we're doing and all. You made your point. Police officer, sir. They don't have the spine to resist Rokunana. Or is that why they're keeping him off the record? Whatever the case, this man is a nuisance. It doesn't matter whether he's truly an officer or not. The problem is that he's behaving like he's a hero. Rumor of his activity spread, it could jeopardize the whole plan. We're already getting there. Looks like he's been busy these last 2 years. So there's no time to waste. It'll be too late once people start treating Muramasa like a hero. Hero once born is immortal. Death will not destroy his legend. Muramasa will live on in the hearts of people. We can't have that! We are the only heroes Yamato shall have. I assume you have a plan. If he was a real cop, you could drum up an excuse to make them hand him over. Then you could stick him in a cell and be done. But since he's not on the books, they'll just claim they never heard of the guy. But you can't go and whack him either. He's holed up in the commissioner's house. A little too high profile if you ask me. That goes without saying. The last thing we want is to appear tyrannical. Right, where Justin means no gunning him down when he's out in the city. So many witnesses in Kamakura. Do it at night. You can kill people at night, and so can you. If he gets to get away with Kanda Orton who's dead, then he should be whacked as well. I know that's not how the story is going to end, but you know, I'm not over it. I'm not over it. So you think we should lure him away? Ow. He seems to have a real beef with Kinseigo. What better target for a hero, right? Prefect said Officer Minato asked him about Kinseigo. If you look at what happened to the village afterwards, maybe Muramasa wasn't there for old Nagasaki after all. Maybe he's been dancing with the Silver Demon, and that was their latest number. Explain why he killed the prefect, but whatever the case, believe gold silver can be used as bait. Yeah. Then that leaves one final problem. How do you intend to eliminate him once he's alone? That's gonna be a difficult for sure. Inoue Shinkai was a first-class Tsurugi. Even if the pilot was a total rookie, and the prefect and gas sense pilot were both ardent vets. Deal with the guy who took all of them out. Any chance I could borrow a full battalion of dragoons? Don't be ridiculous.
We'll get all the routes. Maybe not all of them. I know there's an optional route. We might not get that. All the required routes, for sure.
In that case, we'll just have to find some outside help. You mean ask rope? Not a chance. Who knows what those jackals will demand in exchange? It'd end up costing us more than a battalion. That's if they went at it all on their own, yeah? We choose the right place. Where? Remember that scoop we picked up a while back? See, seems feasible. If everything works out, we'll have eliminated 2 pests, 1 fell swoop. Yeah! Very well. We shall proceed in that vein. Work out the details by tomorrow. Aye, aye, sir. And Sorimachi. Sir? I think 2 failures are enough, don't you? I doubt either of us can tolerate a 3rd. Well, sir, I can't say I'd be all that bothered by a few more failures myself, but don't fret, I'm not expecting you to be so patient.
Why are we following Sorimachi Ichizo? This is weird. I don't like this guy. He's stinky. I don't even think he's wearing an undershirt. Why is he showing so much skin? Ew, Oji-san's showing skin! Actually, this is a thing. Apparently men will now be allowed to wear like shorts in Japan for business. And there was a lot of, I don't know if it's for sure happening or if it was just like proposed to allow that at most like offices. But apparently women everywhere are like, ew, gross. Ew, letting men wear shorts to work? Ew. Ew, their legs are gonna be exposed. That's so much skin. That's too revealing. Business suits with shorts, yeah, because people who have been to Japan, especially in summer, you'll actually notice guys in Japan, they don't wear shorts. It's not really a thing. Unless you're like a cool, hip, young person. You're not wearing... Men don't wear shorts in Japan. Sorimachi Ichizo hates no one. Not even Major Garget. So, sure of his own righteousness, he might think the Major foolish, even mad, but Sorimachi does not hate him. Sorimachi loves people. The farmers struggling to make day to day, the shogunate office growing fat off their blood, the corporate big shots with the government in their pocket, the brave rebels who defy them all. Sorimachi loves each and every one of them. And because he loves them, he knows no greater joy than to live in their midst, exchanging banter, crossing blades, using and being used in turn. It doesn't matter to him who ends up face down in the mud or deep neck in the river. He loves every second. He's just a people person. good or evil, friend or foe, anyone who gives their life, who gives their all, who lives true to himself and his goals, is all right in his book. You've seen the Haynes' entire suit in a polybag? What? No. Like Haynes' underwear? So, if, therefore, Shorimachi Ichizo were to ever hate a man, to hate that man from the bottom of his heart, that man would have to be... Okay, you're freaking me out, Shorimachi Ichizo. Chapter 4. The Mighty. But it was Japanese exclusive and came in like the same package. Oh. Oh, wait! Hold on. Wait, no, I do think I know what you're talking about. Yes, I have seen that. I haven't seen them in person, but I did see about it. I did see about it. Also, I think we will be stopping here for today. We can start. I'm so... I know, they did. But we're gonna have to... I wonder if we can level it out every time. We're gonna have to like do some min-max it. Like, does he have to kill 2 people? If it's equal? What happens then? What happens then? This was... Alright, let me see something. Reading this card. Okay, so we'll save over this. Hey! Put it on this computer too. Yeah, chapter beginning is a perfect place to stop because then we can start a new chapter. Chapter 3 was longer than chapter 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps going that route. I can't believe we lost Kanye! I'm so mad. I'm so... But, I was... The one thing, if ever you look up people saying, oh, you should play this game, they say play it blind the first time, and then you can use a guide. Look where that got us. Look where that got us, Thornians. We will save her. Kind of. Next time. I'm afraid that we're gonna have to kill other people. 3 chapters plus a prologue. Good run, Kanae. Good run. You don't get any more of her pictures. Messed up. Messed up. Okay, yeah. Just gotta make sure. Title. Return to the title menu. Yes. Yes, please. Duh! Oh, Muramasa, you continue. Continue to be evil. I think what makes me the most mad. Like, at least we got an extremely mentally destructive end for the other 2 chapters with the killings. This one, it was just like black screen. Oh, she died. No, what do you mean? At least if you're going to kill Otori Kanai, give me mentally destructive images. Maybe not like images of her dying, but you know, let me feel the pain of it more. That's what it is, Dornians. I'm not satisfied with how much pain we felt. They made us feel more pain for the other 2 characters that we've had to go through. It's disrespectful, Otori Kanai, to kill her in that way. Disrespectful, I tell you. If it's like that because you can... Yeah, I think it is. Which means we can probably kill the other girl too. I haven't even put her name to memory yet. I guess we'll try and remember her name. Nice. Na. We'll find out. We'll find out. Ichijo! Ayane? Is that what it is? Yes, that'll be it for today. Let's get out of here if I can press the right buttons. There we go. Nichi? Definitely Nichijo. Definitely Nichijo. It's okay because we will be doing the other routes. We will do the other routes, but we gotta finish. Gotta finish one route so we can do the other route. And then we'll have a guide with the other route. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better that we do the route where Kanai dies first, because then we can assure that she has the happiest life we can give her in the other route. We try our hardest. We finished this week. We finished chapter 3. So next week we will be starting chapter 4. Yeah. Don't worry. We'll give Kanai, Otori Kanai, the best world she's ever seen. Yeah, that's it for this week. We will continue. I'm pretty sure I'm fine for next week. It'll technically be my birthday. It'll be birthday day, but we won't be celebrating until the next day anyway, so it's fine. Let's see. Anything else? Just that tomorrow, Jordians, we are playing Dot Hack Mutation. Yippee! And then the day after that, we're playing Super Robot Wars. Why? Yippee! So, that's it. Until next time, Dornians, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be, until then, let's gimme.